Should we gamers get to the coup de grace of this evening? I'm sure you know the war path that I've decided to find myself on, right? I think I've talked to you a bit about it. You know who it is, right? You know who it is, honey. Would you inform the rest of the class?
I feel like I have to give him a disclaimer, okay?
Okay, go on.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know half the time what the hell he's talking about when he's like talks to me. He's like, oh, and this YouTuber, I'm gonna this YouTuber. I think the only one I really knew was Fearless. I didn't. Okay, kill me.
I don't talk about Fearless in private. Except to say what a nice guy he is.
But I'm talking about like from the videos that you react to is what I'm talking about. Like people you react to.
You don't understand your band, do you?
I didn't until you brought. I didn't know.
You know Nintendo Land, right?
Not until you brought them up.
Okay, but like you know of them now. You're making it seem like a complete tourist.
Oh, now. No, I know of them now, but like I don't. And I don't like. I'm not as involved as like you are, because I really don't care. Like,
no, neither do I. But it's very funny. I love talking about this one.
Yeah, but I'm not. You know,
invested.
do a lot of rap
you have no investment.
Yeah, it's to the point where I even say, like, I even sometimes call you. I'm like, you're being a bit too mean. You're being a bit too mean.
She does do shit sometimes.
Yeah.
She just called you, tell me line. Trust me, you should see the shit she talks about. Okay, she's just like me, but not a Nintendo. She's like the art community or like other spaces. So like she has her tea, I have my tea. You know what I mean? I talk about Landon. She talks about what was that person? What was that person that the Amazing Digital Circus like fan comic thing? That's what you'll tell me about. We like exchange teas. It's very nice. I'll get some Earl Grey. She'll give me some lavender. Do you know what I mean?
No, I do know of him. I do know the situations. I don't really watch this. I don't really watch anyone that Musty really like goes and talks about. I don't watch their content. It's just not really Nintendo stuff. Is not my to my tea. Like I'm just watch his own art stuff, man. Artist Valley vlogs. It's all I
But honey, are you telling me you're not ready for the best Nintendo podcast? He says himself, honey. He says himself.
Welcome into the Nintendo podcast, the best gaming podcast on the internet.
I mean, he says it. I mean, why don't you want to watch? He wouldn't say it if it's not true.
All right, we're done. All right, everybody. Sorry this episode was a bit cramped.
Oh, what happened? Honey, I thought it was the best podcast on the internet. No, it was supposed to be the best podcast. I can't believe this. What are you gonna say?
How come you don't say your stuff's the best reactions ever?
Oh, because they are, but like it's a bit gross to say it.
It's modest. You'd be modest, right?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean? You don't think?
I feel like you start off. Hey guys, I'm the best reactor on the entire YouTube. I'm gonna react to this video. A
bit too gauche. I prefer to let my reactions do the talking. So, honey, I'm gonna take you for a brief tour. Solly decides to talk, mentions the different personality types, to which obviously Wood goes, there's not 16 personalities. You're telling me there's only 16?
There's only 2 genders. No gender makes my day.
And then Solly goes, yeah, there's a 16 personality. So like, can we do one? And then they're like, yeah, sure. So then that's when they do it. It's like, okay.
So this one, but see, a lot of these ones online, they're locked behind a paywall. Once you go through it,
I was like the one that took in high school.
I don't know, but I'm not paying for taking another.
This looks like the one I took in high school for like my college like course.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do a personality test. And then we make our me's off of that. The game is 30.
So I'm like, okay, unprepared live segment. I'm like, okay, that's I kind of respect it because the nature of live entertainment is you kind of just go with the flow. But personality test, okay, what do you expect from a personality test, honey? Like going into this segment, what are you hoping happens, would you say?
Well, we actually have experience with this.
We do, actually.
It's like one of the first like big conversation we did to learn about it. Like legit, one of the first conversations we ever had.
One of the first conversations we ever had, like all those times 8 years ago, is we did personality tests together.
We did, and it took a long time. So taking a personality test, if you want to get a truly like, this is your character, exactly how it is. And I think it is a fun conversation. Just like get to know someone really well and talk about and really think about yourself. Anyone who takes one knows it's not going to be a 5-minute thing. It's not even going to be a 10-minute thing. It's going to be a bit long.
It's going to be a long thing, yeah.
I think it could be a fun thing if that's what they're going to do, right?
Yeah.
I think it could be a fun thing. Do they have like a 2-hour time? Like an hour time?
From the looks of it, it seems to be they take about 25 minutes or so.
Okay. a bit quick. It depends on how long the questions are, too, I guess.
So you got decent hopes for this. It's fair to say. Okay, let's have a listen.
You sending it?
I sent it on Discord.
Okay. Should I do it right now?
Yeah, I would say
we
do
all
it.
should, yeah.
It says takes less than 10
It
minutes.
says free 3-in-1 personality
me.
test, 5-minute quiz. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I want to do it.
Send it. Send it to
Okay,
chat so
okay, let's do it.
Too.
Okay.
Let's cut to my screen. Here we go. Takes less than 10 minutes. Wait, is it 5 minutes or 10 minutes?
I guess it's gonna.
Oh, the leaked. Okay, who's he? Hang on. Let's sloop. Who's he DMing? We got the Nintendo crew chat. We got Night Sky. Old Fortnite? What the fuck is old Fortnite? Whoa. He's DMing Zelda Master. Hang on. What's he got to do with Zelda Master? I don't know, little boys. Chaos. Who's Chaos X? Nintendo Shorts group. So there's a quiz and there's a Shorts group. Okay.
I don't see you.
Yeah, I don't see me in here. Where's me? What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell's happening here? Well, I want to know more.
Lightning McQueen. What's he doing in there?
Yeah, what the fuck? What's Lightning McQueen? Yeah, look right here. I see a car.
Lightning McQueen.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Lightning McQueen.
I didn't listen. I had a Nintendo patron and membership. Now we got Discord for everything, don't we? Chaos 6 is the Sonic Project 06 guy. Is that going to be the next collab? Oh my gosh. Oh, we got a bit.
You better watch out. He's going to DMC you.
What for he's in his fucking video. What are you talking about?
Insane like. No, you threw like.
Nah, that's his fault. What do you mean?
Stop.
The light.
Stop. Oh man.
Wait, why is there such a delay on? You see that?
Also, okay, honey. How do we feel about the fact that none of his PCs have an ad blocker? If you're asking me, I'd knock $2 off of that.
I can't because I don't have an ad blocker.
Yeah, you be going on the internet, just like getting all that spyware, malware type ads. You're crazy for that. I'll be honest with you.
That delay.
Yeah, they can steal narratives.
Crazy.
Oh, this is my screen.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
All right, I am the life of.
Okay, Anna, you tell me when to pause. Okay, this is your review of the Nintendo podcast. Okay. Okay, so you let me know. All right. So they're starting the personality test now. Okay, sure.
Party. Now, I wouldn't say life of the party, but
Yeah, see, answering these questions, you could come off slightly narcissistic. Because if I'm like, yeah, I agree, I am the life of the party.
I'd say
I did slightly agree because I got to be honest, I usually am trying to be the loudest.
So if this test gets all like the same questions in the same order, we'll have like we'll each have our own ones.
I feel a little concerned for others. That's
Yep.
Do you think you're the life of the party?
I can be. I can be the life of the party.
Pull it, chat. Pull it. Is he the life of the party?
Let's poll it.
Pull it.
Do you think Sir Musty is the life of the party? Polling him. Is that what you wanted me to do? Play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel very concerned for others.
Very
little. You feel little concern though. Is that
little concern.
Oh, I feel little concern.
Like you feel a little bit of concern.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd say I agree.
No,
I disagree. I always am concerned about people.
I'm concerned.
What nice guy Sully is, huh?
True, actually,
Yeah.
I feel like
I disagree with that.
I'd say slightly.
I'm always prepared. Nope. Nope. I will slightly disagree.
I get stressed out easily.
Pause. What's the issue?
Can they stop talking over each other? I don't know who's saying what. Like, this is an issue I'm having. I don't know who's saying what at this point.
It is a bit. I did notice that too. It is a bit difficult. It is a bit difficult to like figure out who's talking.
Yeah, it's a bit, and it's also just kind of annoying me a bit because there's too much. You know, like too much. Like I'm trying to do his name Wood. What's his name?
The host is Wood. Yes. BeatEmUps or Wood. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like he will be uncomfortable if I call him by his name. God, he
goes by Woodhawker. Who cares, bro? I don't care. Go on, do anything.
I don't know if it's like, like if I'm online, I'd rather people call me Twilight.
Well, okay, but you don't go by like your actual name. He does. He literally has like it as a tag that comes up when the intro goes. It's just Woodhawker. BeatEmUps.
I still want to be respectful.
Okay, do your thing. I don't want to be, but go on, do your thing.
Well, I don't know if it was, but if it isn't, okay. I think if he's doing the personality test, I think like he should like say what his is after he's done talking. Then his host could also share their screen and like say what it is. I think it'll be a lot easier than like everyone trying to like is Wood disagreeing? Is other co-hosts saying they agree? Like I don't know.
A bit unprepared overall.
I just think I don't know who's really. It's hard to like, especially can you imagine? Do they? It's not just on YouTube, right? They do Spotify.
They do Spotify. Yes, it's on all the platforms. So imagine if there's an audio listener as well.
If I'm writing down and I have this on like my radio. You know, and like I'm gonna be like, who the hell is speaking right now? Like.
Would you say we have to free Sully, honey? Sully's this gentleman, gentleman on the right with a really good haircut. Do you think we should free him?
Okay, I'm gonna say something.
What's that?
I don't think a red hat's gonna be the good move, brother. I think red hats are just gone for it. You have to make it blue.
That's actually true. That's actually true. Hey, listen, red hats are like whenever if you're out there wearing a red hat, people are looking at you like, kind of, what does it say on that hat? You know, what I mean, it's a bit.
You're gonna get a double take on that.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, nice guy. You gotta be careful. I think Wood stitched you up on purpose, if you ask me. I think he's done you on purpose there. Would you say? Are you still comfortable leaving on a $17 tip? Or are we lowering the amount? High in him, or we don't know.
Okay, for the red hat, 50 cents off.
50 cents off. Okay, got it. So on $16.50 right now.
Neutral.
Yeah,
Slightly
1,000,000%.
Rich vocabulary.
Nope. Nope, I would say neutral.
Neutral.
I don't think I'm dumb, but I don't think I have many words, and I pronounce a lot of them wrong.
Yeah. You have your
I
own
don't
unique-
talk a lot.
This is what you're doing right now. Yeah.
That's all I do.
No, I disagree. I talk a lot.
I am interested in people. Yeah, of course. What else is there to be interested in?
Yeah.
Thank you, Booty by Hershey, for that donation.
Hey.
Vegemite also donated $30 Australian for the paywall.
Booty by so much for reading super chats at the end. I can't believe it. Booty by Hershey, huh? Shit.
I do have one thing.
Go ahead.
I think they're kind of going really quick with this.
I noticed that too. It's funny you mention that because I noticed the same thing.
Because is this because of the time thing? I'm guessing, right?
I'm guessing. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that there is a time limit on which they rent this studio. That is my guess. If not, then I have no idea why they're rushing this, because I think, as you said before, this sort of thing works if you're willing to, like, I think it's fair. Now, let me know if you agree or disagree. I think this kind of thing works when you're willing to go into a bit of detail as to like the nature of your answers, because there's no point you saying I leave my belongings around and then that's kind of it, and like just saying, oh, I agree or I disagree or oh, it's neutral, and then leaving it there. Could it be I'm not saying obviously every answer has to have like an interesting story or like can be backed up with something, but like we've gone through some of them right now and he just seems to be like, we just seems to be going fast, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I understand like if it's rent and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, they talks a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and I don't think a lot of the audience know you well enough, and it's fair enough if you don't want to be that parasocial with the audience, then maybe you shouldn't be doing a test like this, but, like, for instance, when I'm with you, I talk a lot. When I'm with people I know, I talk a lot, but usually, I don't talk a lot. I'm usually quiet, around usually main groups, I'm more of a listener. I, like, shut up, I don't talk. People point out, like, you're so quiet, why are you always quiet? But, like... Yes. So, like, I'm often just in my own head, like, usually just not talking. So, but when I'm around others I know, I'm talkative. I'm loud as, like, you know, I'm, like, in my element. So obviously, presuming you got a question along the lines of, I tend to stay quiet, that'd be an interesting tidbit for you to add to make the question, to flesh out the question a bit. You know, ergo providing content, should we say? Like, I think when they say, like, obviously I'm talking now in a podcast, I'm like, well, that's your job.
Yeah, like, what are you like, outside of the fact? Like, for me, for example, like, I'll yap your ear off on a stream, but, like, generally, like, I wouldn't say I'm quiet, but I'm also not, like, talkative, like, in private. Like, I'm just kind of, like, I'm just, like, neutral, essentially. Like, I'll talk, but, like, I'll sit in a room and just be quiet and just scroll my phone if I want to, like, you know? That's kind of what I'm like. Wouldn't it be nice to figure out what kind of yapper wood is? But we're not going to get there, are we? Crazy.
I guess not.
We're knocking off any. Are we taking some money off the tip jar for that?
What
Kind of infraction you think that's? Well, it's $16.50 right now. Yeah.
Well, we'll see how this ends, and then
Okay, you'll decide. Play the video.
Well,
guys, this is very important for the game today.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have to.
This will be my
determine our
personality
game.
in the game.
Mhm.
I leave my belongings around. Well, like everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Is your house messy? Do you got stuff here?
My house
there
is
that-
messy, but nothing.
Thank you, Sully, for clarifying.
Well, then you leave your belongings around.
But it's
Thank
not
you-
me
thank you,
making
Sully.
a mess. My
Well,
areas
your
are
stuff's
very
all around here.
Okay,
right?
so then it's not you.
free Sully.
Can we boom that? Can we boom that? Sorry, that was fine boom.
Yeah.
Fine.
I am relaxed most of the time. Neutral. I have
we're all
difficulty
the same.
understanding
I don't know.
abstract ideas. No, I don't think so. I'll disagree. I feel comfortable around people. That's neutral. It depends who.
Yeah.
Very
I'd
much.
say slightly.
I insult people.
Depends on what.
I pay attention to details. Slightly disagree. I worry about things. Agree. I
Why
have
not?
a vivid imagination.
Why don't you take
I
the
keep
details?
in the
Because your
background.
detail is the big thing.
Disagree. I sympathize with others' feelings. Agree. I'm gonna blast these. I make a mess of things. No.
Okay, what's the point then? What's the point? You're just gonna blast it.
I'm falling asleep. I'll be sorry. I'm falling asleep, bro. This is wait. Yeah. What? Literally, what's the point? What's the point of this? There's literally no point. This is so fucking boring. And the worst of it is, I've literally done. If you want, like, I like to see you take a crack at it, Moresty. I have. I literally uploaded like a segment on my VOD channel where I did basically the same thing. I did literally the same fucking thing. There was a segment where I did a Dragon Quest personality test. And like for most of the answers, I give like a decent I usually get into a bit of detail if I can provide some. Like I've done this. I'm talking from an expert position. We've done this, honey. Honestly.
Okay, you know what's the
That was the sad part.
I've seen Queso go on debates because he usually watches sometimes would you like this or that, on TikTok. We've seen food ones.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I see him go pause on one to be like potato chips or fries, and he goes okay, for the fries was this, those like fries, no. If a potato chip, if you match it with sandwiches, I could also see that.
See,
go in depth with some of them. Some of them who just go be like this, but some of them
it's almost like Queso is an actual entertainer. That's the difference.
It's that's the thing is for this or that food thing, we're going on more than your own personality.
Mm-hmm. It's a vector for you to showcase more of who you are. That's obviously not being taken in this regard. Is that fair to say?
Apparently, if you don't want to take this as serious, because it's a funny thing, right? But
then why do it?
Well, not only that, but it's if it can make it fun and entertaining, but you have to make it fun and entertaining. Why don't you with the details? What makes you not like somebody? Do they not? Well, you can make it funny too. You'd be like, well, they don't like Nintendo, so I'm done. If they don't like this game, it's done. You don't have to be realistic to make this thing. If you want to make a fun and entertainment, you can, right? The thing is, it would just breeze through this, and again, this segment could have been really fun. We could have learned more about you as a person, get really parasocial with you. And then or you could turn this into kind of a fun joke for me that you're making. I feel like that would have been a lot interesting too if you could just bullshit all the answers too, if you really wanted to.
I mean, having fun is optional on the BeatEmUps podcast.
Well, I'm just I understand that there's a time limit, but because you should have
If the time limit is the excuse for making bad content, I can't say I sympathize.
They said when he said find me a 5 minute. First off, you're not gonna find a 5 minute personality does. That's not happening, buddy. Second of all, I'm did they not plan this out beforehand?
No, evidently not. Like I said, I think I said this last time I covered BeatEmUps. My game theory is that he doesn't share his Google Doc with his crewmates, his co-hosts. That's my game theory. I'm almost certain I'm true in that regard.
Because like the idea was fun. Like you creating your own personality. It's a nice way to get, your audience to know you. Maybe you create a little bit better, have some fun with it. And you don't, like I said, if you don't want to have to be super serious, which these tests are you're supposed to be super serious about, but you're an entertainer. You keep them fun, Like I said, I seldom feel blue. You could be like, if you want to get personal, you could be like, agree, disagree. Be like, oh, I feel more yellow today, or I feel more green today. I feel more like a rainbow, Damn,
honey, it's almost like you should live stream. Have you ever considered doing that?
You want a better internet.
Okay, what are we knocking off? What are we knocking off, honey? We're on 1650. Are we knocking something off for this now?
I'm kind of disappointed, man. I want to know more about you.
Yikes.
Well, my biggest thing about watching a streamer is like, I kind of want to know. Okay, besides like some Overwatch one, just because I'm Overwatch brain, I just want to play Overwatch, right? But like, if I'm actually watching like a streamer or like wanting to listen to like podcasts or something, I don't really listen to podcasts, but when I want, like when I see clips for, they're entertaining, or I want to see them as a person, like a person. Their personality is what drives it in. If I don't know you as a real person, I'm not talking super parasocial. Like I don't need to know your like everything about you, but I feel like people want to know some aspects of you, like what makes you like human,
Yeah,
what makes you like bad stuff. So sharing a little bit of like the not personal stuff, but still making it fun is a great way to interact with your audience that watches you.
Definitely.
This could have been fun.
But again, fun is optional. Fun is optional in the BeatEmUps podcast. How much are we knocking off, honey?
Just $3, man. Disappointed me.
Three bones.
$13.50 you're now, mister. You better refill my water at this point.
Oh, that's harsh. 3 whole bones gone, gamers. That's crazy work. My chat has decided to explode as well, so let me refresh that while we play.
Seldom feel blue. Nope. Well, let's go back. I'll do slightly on that one. I am not interested in abstract ideas. This is how am I only at 20%?
Yeah,
I know,
gotta go fast.
I'm not interested in abstract ideas. No, I like abstract ideas for the most part. I start conversations. I'm not interested in other people's problem.
What's so funny about that, honey? What?
How do you end them?
Oh. Oh, honey, I thought you were coming into this neutral. What the fuck? What the hell?
What he said, we're done here, right? We're done.
Look at it. The guy's returning her in real time. Alright, also, let me know at any point if you want to just jump ahead, by the way. Because we're not watching all of this, so let me know when you're ready to like throw in the towel. Huh?
We're done.
Oh, you're done already?
He's not taking this seriously or fun. What's fun about this? That's $3 whole off. I'm not interested in other people's problems. You probably just can go, I disagree. I care about people.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, here's the thing though.
Uh-huh.
I care about people's problems.
Uh-huh.
Except that they want to go, oh man, my boyfriend, he he said? He cooked me dinner, but he forgot to put the scallions on top of the dinner. Oh my, can you believe that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, so that's what me. Like, I care about, what people think and people things, but when they talk about that, I'm gonna be like, or my brain turns off when like some have family reunions and they're like, yeah, I have a Honda Civic. I took that up. My brain switches off. Oh my god, I don't care about drugs.
So it's fair to say your brain switched off during the segment now.
I want to know. Like we're just ending the segment on yes, agree. If I'm listening to this on the road, I want time to ponder my thoughts, and I'm like, am I like, do I disagree also? Now I don't have time for that. By the time I think of something, on to the next 2 questions already.
Crazy how that works, no? So we'll jump ahead to when they finish it, so then we can get the tea on this. Well, as always, Lonnie, let me know when you want to pause, okay?
You learn about like theory and principle. Oh,
like reading instead. I think if someone showed me, I could do it.
Yeah. So
Example. Yeah. Agree.
Oh my
All right, so before you hit that, to ask you to make like a whole password and
Yes,
stuff.
you might cut.
Okay, yeah, way.
I'll jump ahead a little bit. Yeah.
Extroversion.
So this is just to clarify. This is Sully's one, while BeatEmUps is logging into his. Okay, so this is Sully's one.
6%.
You say extrovert.
Who's the guy on the right, by the way, honey? Just to remind you, okay? He's the guy we're trying to free.
Yo, look at that,
Not
bro.
the one with the red hat.
No.
Extroversion, 86%.
You say extra virgin?
Extroversion.
What does that mean?
Extrovert. So you're an extrovert.
Yeah, I'm an extrovert.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's your
Agreeableness, 89. I feel like I do agree with a lot of people on. I'm not a disagreeable guy. Conscientiousness.
conscientiousness?
That means like, I'm aware.
Skip the class, eh, Sully? Skip the class, eh, brother? Go on, man. I'm very conscientious of you, eh, Sully?
Yeah.
Come on, give him a break. That's to me. I was gonna say, give him a break. You did have to wake up after that whole segment. So,
Honey, what the hell? He had to wake up with the rest of the room, yeah?
Neurotism?
Neuroticism, Sully.
Eroticism?
Neuroticism?
How neurotic you are.
What that means? Somebody please give me a definition.
Anxiety and what have you.
Nine,
Machiavellianism.
It's like Machiavelli.
Whoa! It gave me my Harry Potter house.
Yeah.
I mean, Sully was talking there.
So am I.
Yo, my psychopathy is
So am I. Let's
0%. Yo,
Wait,
Oh, nice to know.
narcissism is 15.
we have almost.
Wait, what's
Ours is different.
No.
Yeah, ours is different.
No,
You
Let's say,
have
yeah.
51%
Yeah.
narc,
My
bro.
narcissism is 51%.
Wait, where's my narcissism?
It's
oh, 26%.
Wow, I got the low end.
You're not the highest.
I'm the biggest
He's
narcissist. I'm the
51%.
narcissist.
I don't even. I think I'm a bigger narcissist than you are. I don't even think I am.
Yeah, that is the
man.
That's
Interesting line. Interesting.
wild. So my extroversion's 83%, but my agreeableness is 25.
Wait, did
Wow.
anybody
So-
get anything on the psychopathy one?
I had 17%.
Whoa, what does that mean? You're a psycho?
I mean,
Me and Sully.
I
are
mean,
both
I got a
zero.
mannequin here. What do you think?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that was
yeah.
not psycho.
17%, man.
So
What does he show you?
What character I like the most is Draco.
I'm saying, is this his or is this
Very similar to
Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we go. Finally, we got his one. Fucking hell. All right. What do you see? that neuroticism score is very, very high, honey. Very, very.
I can say that. I'm a little ball of anxiety.
Good lord, how is
I can't see points. I'm a little ball of anxiety too. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, but you don't own the best podcast on all of YouTube, honey, according to Woodhawker.
Wait, yeah, you got like almost similar characters.
I know. It's
nice.
It's funny. Okay, so
Very interesting.
I'm result ESTG executive, whatever that means.
Exactly.
I'm 86% extroversion. I'm agreeable 93% of the time.
Wow.
Really?
I believe that. Okay, I will say I did see his Scott the Woz podcast. I did actually watch that.
Was he very agreeable in that one, honey? Would you say?
You got to the fact where he didn't have his own opinion. I did watch that.
It's not very
one.
nice.
I
honey.
did
It's
watch.
not very nice. It's not very nice.
And I say that in the fact that like whenever like someone said something, he was like, the one thing that like got to me
Uh-huh.
was, when he did like little animation
Uh-huh.
for like like little transition
Yeah.
they do
Uh-huh.
for like games and stuff.
Mhm.
I think so he did it because he like obviously they paid for it, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're happy to play it. And I think Scott was just joking or something. He said like, "Oh,
It was cute. I think he said like, "Oh, it was cute." I think that's what he said.
cute." And then like instead of being like, "Yeah, it was," he's like, "Oh, I don't know. It's just something we do around here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know." Like he wouldn't like be proud of the fact. He was just like, "Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's just something we do around here a little bit." And I'm like, "Are you?" And whenever like someone like when Scott said something and it was a bit different than what he thought, he would immediately switch up
He would. You're right.
instead of like owning it. That's what I noticed from watching, like, because I did watch the Scott the Woz one. So he had Scott the Woz on the thing. So, and it was like, I will say, I did kind of go in because it was kind of getting all over my Twitter feed. People were making fun of it. I wanted to see it. I will admit, be totally biased, but.
So you went in trying to be like mean. That's why. I guess. All right, nice.
I haven't been mean. I wanted to go what everyone was talking about, like fun of. But I see their points though. Not the mean ones. Some of them are too mean. But I did see the point where he is very much agreeable, and there's nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, I can see that he does have a hard time being afraid to offend anyone and anything. So he has to tone down his like.
And once you become a lowest common denominator, like you kind of appeal to no one, really. Yeah. You know.
So I wish for the best part about podcasts is people like using their own voice and like giving their own opinions. You can make it fun and stuff. And I think it'll be interesting if maybe you guys don't all agree on the same thing.
Yeah, but that would mean making a good podcast, though.
I think they'll just be it's okay to have your own opinion. Like I have opinions that people don't care about.
I don't know about that.
And especially with like video games. And like I said, if you went on talking about like with Pokopia, you think it's a 10 out of 10 game, and I said I don't know, I think it's like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah.
I got you.
And then that person's like, well, you know what? Maybe it is like a 7 out of 10. I'm like, well, stand your stance. Stand your stance. That's like, why is it 7 out of 10? Like fair enough. I'd rather have the conversations, and that's why I always give Matthew the thing. He thinks that Brilliant Diamond and Pearl is like one of the best games. I clap to that. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good, but like not. They stick by that opinion. I respect that.
Would you say that BeatEmUps is someone who's too focused on social status?
A little bit.
If you also say he has difficulty relaxing.
I think so, yeah. Again, it's not bad. Like, I'm not saying this is a bad fault of like a character or anything.
No,
that's
I am. No, I am. That's what I'm doing. She's not what I am.
Yeah. He's a bit more mean, but so everyone's different, I just
sometimes we should celebrate our differences, though, especially when you're like the biggest Nintendo podcast. I think sometimes we should celebrate our differences. Sometimes you should just be the one thing, which is good.
I think it's okay to like agree. If you generally have like nothing to disagree about, that's fine. But some people would, if it's not harmful, I wish they would just stick to their opinion.
Yeah, but like again,
if you don't like a game and someone else like it, that's okay. You like more milk, I don't, so like it's all right.
Yeah, but that's because I have a thing called a spine, honey. I made you laugh.
You're so mean. You're being so mean. You're actually so mean.
Listen,
no wonder why.
You laughed. No. You laughed. You laughed. If you didn't laugh, you could scold me. But you laughed. I'm not having it.
Just
no divorce. It's just
no. You laughed. It doesn't count if you laugh.
Criticism is like, I agree with this. 87.
So that's like being prone to
95.
negativity. Is that what it means?
What?
Neuroticism.
No, I just agree.
I think that's a lot of like my like anxiety showing.
Relatable, right?
Being a bit neurotic.
Yeah, I have a lot of
Oh,
anxiety.
wow,
So
yeah.
I
God.
I said yes to all of those. Openness 60%.
Machiavellianism.
What does that mean? Like,
Seems like everyone skipped school, huh? Oh,
what does that mean?
Yeah,
can't believe this.
Yeah, right. What does that
I mean,
mean?
like,
My vocabulary.
I do agree the openness because you kind of didn't really like open up about why any of the answers are the way they are. So that is fair. Would have been cool if we talked about why you chose some of the answers, whether it was like fun or not. But I guess we'll never know, huh? We have to zoom past that segment.
So who's being mean now?
It's not being mean. I'm not taking criticism about any of the personnel. I just think it was a stupid idea to just zoom past a quiz. That's the difference. I don't care if he's a ball of anxiety because I am too. So
relatable, huh?
relatable.
What are we thinking? 13.50? We gonna keep the tip or amount, or we changing that?
He hasn't done anything so bad right now.
There's nothing since? Okay. Just
fine.
Let me know when you want to skip to the. Actually, the spit's almost done anyway, but let me know when you're done.
My vocabulary was not great.
I should have picked bad apparently for that.
I would need a little bit longer to explain that one.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
looking
he's not a
it up real quick.
psychopath.
You
You
agree
know what?
with my
That's good on him.
11%.
Oh, it means like you're cunning and scheming. Like
Oh,
you're
okay.
What you at?
You're plotting.
7%. Wow.
Okay, what?
I'm 26, bro. I'm the best man.
He's definitely not scheming because he didn't scheme this up. So that explains the 11%.
Narcissism 26%. Take that, haters.
Mine's 51. That's crazy.
Take that. Oh, hang on. Hey, hello, guys, everyone wave to BeatEmUps. Everyone wave. He's watching, gamers. He's watching. He's watching, gamers. He's like, hey, hello. Buenos dias. Take that, haters. Yeah. What do you mean? How's it going, man? You played Tomodachi Life? Yeah, come on. Make the island. What's happening? What's up, man?
Take that, 26%. And I was being honest.
Yeah.
So so the next time I see
Just to
that
put it in
comment
statistics,
that
by the way, you have a chance of 1 in 4 people every time he talks to, he's gonna be a raging narcissist.
Oh, when you put it like that, it's pretty crazy. 1 in 4 is you have to roll for the narcissism check. That's crazy.
I'm a narcissist. I'm being
just hope you're not that one.
Just hope you're not 1 in 4, huh?
That 25%. Not that 25%.
So it's about the similar chance to like rock slide flinching you. You gotta hope you don't get flinched. That's what it is.
Just like, what, still like got like 11 or 15%?
I think you got 15%, yeah.
Yeah, I think anything under like 20 or something, I think everyone's a little bit of a narcissist. You know, everyone is. Like 1 in 4 is, I'm not 50% though, and the other guy's kind of crazy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So
He's a little crazy, that's true.
yeah, which again explains the red hat. But
Sorry, I was not expecting you to be this fucking cutthroat today. I was not expecting it, but like I'm here for it. The chat is here. Every single time you say something, the chat is like, what the fuck?
yes, I am. 26%.
26% narcissism. Tell him my co-host is 52.
Yeah, tell him Knight is
1.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what. Apparently, I'm Mike Wheeler.
I am too.
I'm Naruto. I'm the main character in everything.
Naruto too.
Daenerys and Marsh. Happiness.
Daenerys Targaryen. Wow, I'm Tyrion Lannister? No way. What are you?
It literally.
Daenerys is a psychopath.
What I'm realizing is I have main character syndrome because I'm the main character.
well, yeah, you're okay. Well, that's just.
Well, that's just what, honey.
I mean, you are like the podcast. So that makes sense. Okay.
You're all of the franchise.
It is kind of fun. It is kind of funny. You're
That's
only the main character 1/4 of the time now. Come on. Don't worry. The other 3/4, you're Hermione instead of Harry. It's a.
Yeah.
Other than South Park, where apparently I'm Stan Marsh.
Mine's E and
Isn't that the dad?
Wait, Stan Marsh is the. What do you mean? Blah 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 blah. So Stan's the main guy. What do you mean?
Is that the kid?
Who is it?
It's the kids. Yeah.
Sam Marsh.
Why am I the
Oh, I'm Randy
dad?
Marsh. Oh, jeez.
Damn, I'm Kyle.
Oh wait,
Blah blah blah
yeah,
blah.
Stan's the kid, right?
Yeah.
His character. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Randy's the dad. Okay.
I am just the. What about Kanga? What's a Kanga?
Kanga?
Winnie the Pooh.
Kanga.
I think like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
I'm Kanga as well.
Like,
Lot Park.
Kangaroo.
We're going down the lava, gonna have this time.
I see you having.
Lobbing faces everywhere.
Who's your favorite?
Who?
Winnie the Pooh. Do you like Kinga?
I was always more of an Eeyore kid. Even though I wasn't like a depresso, I was just like, oh, I want to cheer Eeyore.
I mean, he's kind of funny. I know. I always felt bad for him. I always felt so sad for you.
Yeah,
I like
I
Tigger.
always liked him. You like who?
I
Sorry?
like Tigger. Tigger.
Okay. I was a big fan of Tigger as well. I was a big fan of Tigger as well. But yeah, it was usually Tigger or Eeyore. One of those two.
I kind of like Rabbit too. It was one of the two.
I wasn't the big on Rabbit. Rabbit was like a bit of a, he's a bit of a meanie.
They're like Squidward. I always like Squidward.
He's like a Squidward. I didn't like Squidward. I didn't like Squidward types when I was a kid.
Really?
I relate to Squidward types as an adult, obviously.
Yeah.
But like as a kid, I hate the Squidward.
I didn't hate him. I thought he was funny too. But like obviously when you're a kid, like SpongeBob, like
Again, it's one of those things that makes SpongeBob like a generational show. Like as a kid, you're SpongeBob. As an adult, you're kind of Squidward. It works. It's perfect. It really is. Honestly.
Apparently, I'm Gil.
Oh,
thank God no one. Thank God no one got Cartman. By the way.
That would be awkward. Must be nice. BeatEmUps never got the South Park with Stan Marsh DLC. Fair enough. I respect it.
He hasn't even played Tomodachi Life. He's way behind anyway. So.
A little bit.
That's
like
Winnie the Pooh.
angelfish, like the one that has like the scar on his mouth or whatever.
Oh. What, it just really painted you as an evil
what's
guy.
going on here? Jeez.
All right,
You're not who we think you are, bro. Because like
what's
when
going
I'm
on?
saying that, I think you're a nice, good guy, bro. But now I'm starting to question.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
All this being said,
You know what they should do?
What?
So knowing this that they might not know, they need to watch the video we just watched beforehand in case something comes up.
That's true. Oh, nice. Hang on. Night Sky might be the sus among us.
I mean, they said that they said, he may not be the person, on their thing. So you should watch the video for everyone involved, which you should do, by the way, is watch this in case.
You're right, honey. You're right. So right
You
for
the fact that someone is a 50% narcissist.
that.
Are they lying?
Well, interesting. I like that.
Are they the real Among Us in this room?
They are the real imposter. I rate that, honey. Good advice.
It's like this too. This will be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what personality. I was hoping it would give me a name of my personality.
It does. It's like
it does right there.
TJ.
Yeah,
What is that?
TJ executive.
ENF.
Maybe look it up.
ENFJ.
That's mine.
Let me look up
What is that? What even is that?
Also known as the protagonist or teacher. Interesting character.
ESTJ is a personality type with the extroverted, observant, thinking, and judging traits. That sounds fair. They possess great fortitude, empathically following their own sensible judgment. They often serve as a stabilizing force among others, able to offer solid direction amid adversity.
Do you think that describes BeatEmUps, honey? Do you think that describes him? Based on your like understanding of him from what you've seen.
See, I think. I would like to know him. If I would like to say I would like to know him, but he kind of skipped over all the questions that I would really make that think that was him. But I don't know. I don't really know him, so.
That's true.
But the thing is, like, empathetically following their own sensible judgment. Now, they can do that, but they won't publicly announce it because they have to follow other people's rules.
Interesting.
Dear God, someone's a different one.
Well, he does follow his own judgment. You're right. He does follow his own judgment. The judgment sucks, but it's his own judgment. You're right.
Well, no, it's his own. He probably follows his own judgment, except when someone else disagrees. Then he might, and then he'll say otherwise. But like I said, I actually don't know him that well, so I can't say this is him.
And we had an opportunity to get him to know.
Yeah, it would have been fun if they actually took, even in a fun sense, or there's whether serious or not, and cool, instead of just skipping and breezing through it, I could tell. Also, like chaotic pausing skills in that.
BeatEmUps when he hears your roast, that's his face. He's like, what the fuck? That's how it is. Why is his screen yellow? I feel like he has like a blue light filter on, and like he's got to take it off. That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Okay. ENFJ also known.
I think after then they transition to an ad read, so we'll jump ahead of that. Money check, honey. Money check. How are we feeling on 1350?
That bed kind of clean though.
I think that's the sponsor. What are we thinking, honey?
Like he didn't do so much. He didn't really do anything.
We're keeping the same? Keeping the same and thinking?
Yeah, like it wasn't like, like I said, like I'm not gonna, if that's your personality, that's your personality. I have my own issues and stuff.
Okay. So
I'm not gonna like harp on someone for who they are, because
So the next segment is creating Wood's me in Tomodachi Life.
Okay.
Doing this live, bit strange, but okay, let's just in a podcast format, a bit strange, but let's see how it pans out.
Studio.
You got no audio, buddy.
Let's do it.
That was a decent spot.
That's cool.
I hope you're able to.
Was that a good SpongeBob, honey?
Better than I could do.
Yeah, I'd say so. I agree. No, I can't do a SpongeBob. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I agree.
anyone. My dad used to do a good Donald Duck.
We're gonna find out.
Donald Duck? Sure, I can do Donald Duck. I can do that.
No, so my dad used to do a good Donald Duck.
I don't know how he does. That's crazy. I can do a Donald Duck in my life.
I remember, like, when a young dude, we would ask him, like, you couldn't do it often because it would hurt, and over time it would hurt.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's one of those, like, fucks up your throat. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, but sometimes when we're like, yeah, do the Donald voice, do the Donald Duck voice.
Guys.
What was that?
Guys, it's me, Donald. Guys. It's me.
I'm scared. Oh my god.
It's a Donald Duck. It's me, Donald Duck.
Be for podcasting, but at this point, we're honestly off the rails.
You're close to the grandma. You've got
chocolate. I always eat a chocolate. I always eat it.
Melody test.
chocolate. He's trying to sell chocolate.
Chocolate.
Wait, hang on. What did you say before?
Let me go back.
Podcasting, but at this point, we're honestly
hang on. Good catch. Hang on.
All right. I don't know how this is going to be for podcasting, but at this point, we're honestly off the rails. We just did a
Continue.
personality test.
Yeah,
for
I know,
20
right?
minutes. It was supposed
That
to
was
be
fun
fun.
though. I like
It was fun. I just, I'm so conscious of audio listeners these days.
Any notes on it?
I mean, if you guys actually planned this out, then you could have worked around the audio thing with the audio listeners. But now, he said he's very conscious on the audio thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm assuming that like when he shows any pictures or anything, he like describes it, right? When he's shown on screen, or does he do the thing, or does he do the thing that some ones don't? When they have an audio thing, they're like, "Look at this picture," and they don't describe what's in it or anything, and so like the audio listeners have no clue what the hell is going on.
I guess we'll find out with this segment, because he's playing Tomodachi Life, something that the audio listeners can't see. So you will see.
That's one thing I hate is like when like
we might be knocking down some dollars. We might have to see if that's the case. Let's find out.
I'm listening to something, even in the background. It's like, imagine like sometimes I have I'm drawing. When I'm drawing, I like to have things in the background, right? So I'm not watching the video. I'm playing it, but I'm having the background as I'm drawing or maybe writing scripts or something. So when someone, it's nothing more when I'm like, someone's like, look at this thing in a podcast specifically, right? And they don't explain it, so I have to get out and then pause and then like look at the thing. I can't do that if I'm driving. I can't do that if I'm like listening to online.
It's true.
So I don't know the context of what they're doing. Even when they bring up a document, you should always read the document, then like do your opinion, or like read the document, then say opinion and continue reading. Like that's why like viewers and readers will know what's going on there.
So you're gonna be keeping a close eye to see if he does that here.
Yeah, like it's like when it's like you're doing live sport commentary. They do everything. If there's a freaking like shadow of an eagle that goes down, they commentate that because it might interfere with the game.
True.
So
we're expecting sports commentary in this part. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out.
Do the date and time look right to you?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Please select your region, North America. I'm now realizing we can't hear it.
There's no game audio.
Yeah.
Ooh, select your currency.
Yeah, your US
Seems to be commentating all right so far.
Does this look right? Yes.
Yep. This can be changed later, remember.
It can't be?
It can't be.
I got to start again. I want to do Canadian Monopoly money. Ooh.
This is
you found a tiny island in the middle of the sea. What will you do with the place and its residents?
Bro, I love how they lie saying it's in the middle of the sea. There's clearly a New York City background that you can see on all the islands.
Can you move
not
the
too
camera
far.
down?
Well, New York City is in the middle of the sea.
It's not in the middle of the sea. It's
all around it.
It's all the shores of
wood.
We'll call them me's. What sort of me's can you create? There's no rules. You can add me's. You can watch them live their lives. They'll chat, play, and even argue. What if a celebrity sprinkled in a...
Sorry, I'm listening.
What are you doing over there? Well, hang on to them for just a moment while you give the island a name. How long until I make a me?
Wait a second. I thought they played the game already. You would hang on one second, real quick. You would assume they played the game already, considering the name of the podcast. They have not. No. Continue on.
So for a couple of things, I think he did an okay job. Like he was talking about the things. A little tip, I probably would have been like, especially because you have audio listeners, be like, okay, so there's a big kind of island on my screen right now.
An audio description of events.
Yeah, I'd be like, you don't have to go all in detail. You could be like, okay, so I'm like, oh, now there's an island on my screen, and it has like, it's a green little island. Assuming that's where the music gonna be. Just something that I give the audio viewers. I don't think like reading thing stuff, that was fine. I think he did an okay job. I think just a little bit more audio things. And you could always tweak it to like, again, be like, oh, now that we have an island that's right, on the screen. It's a green island. I'm assuming that's where I'm, just like something to,
a decent job, but not a bang-up job. Second of all,
why aren't you already at the me screen? How do you not know how long it takes? I thought you said the whole point was you guys were going to do the personality test, then you're going to do the me's. I don't want to watch you try to find out what you want to name your island, especially when you don't even want to do that either, from you just said. Well, didn't you just say, like, how long until I make my meat?
He did, yeah.
So, like, the whole bit that you want to do, I'm assuming, is that you want to make a meat. I think more at the beginning of the podcast, you said that we're going to make a meat.
Yeah.
So, wouldn't you think that already you could have at least booted up the game to the point where you got to the me part?
That would involve prep, honey.
Like you just do it on your do it before the time's up, or like I don't know, before you go air, like do something. Or you could have done it because you just put in a sleep mood and the game will still be active. Do it before you go to the place, right?
Yeah.
And then like on the car ride, just put on a sleep mode. By the time you get there, turn it back on. It'll be on that screen.
But that would involve planning and preparation and.
Because now we're stuck here waiting to see what you want to name your island. When I want to hear you, not see, because I'm driving the car now. Hear you make your me. It's gonna be so interesting. I'm not docking points about making a me an audio thing. By the way, I'm not docking points that like you just have to describe it more.
Okay.
Which might be a little bit hard. So I'm not like making fun of the fact that this whole segment could be fun. By the way, it could be fun. Making a me could be fun.
Let's find out.
I think right after this, it's gonna tell you to like add it or make it me.
BeatEmUps.
Shit name, by the way.
BeatEmUps.
Oh Lord.
Let's go over it. Like, can we get to the me part?
It's okay. We're gonna jump ahead. Okay.
Lag.
We're doing ×2 or something. Yeah.
That look good, chat.
Get over to the island. We'll have the island.
Yeah. Continue. See, I'm already feeling like this is a horrible podcast.
What's the time?
So instead of making the product better, you're gonna guilt trip your fans. What a cunt! Get rid of me! Get rid of me! Like I can't deal with this shit. I can't deal with that.
I will say, I'm very sympathetic for you wanting to put in the best show as possible. And I let you get away with it once. This is like the second or third time in this episode that in this podcast that you said it's shit or it's not going so well. Because when I listen to someone's podcast, I totally want them to be self-depriving. Everyone has the mentality of sometimes, we're not in the great mindset. But like,
it's like it's an hour, like it's 1 to 2 hours a week. Surely you could put on a brave face,
Not only that. You have two like good co-hosts right here. Why, if you're not feeling or you're like thing, this is the reason why you have co-hosts, so they can kind of take over. If you're not in the right mentality, or if you think you're not doing a great job, that's when you look for your co-host to like help you out here.
Yeah, like
you guys are a team.
Yeah, ideally, like if you're like kind of feeling a bit low, then the co-workers can or the co-host can kind of like bring up the vibes back so it still maintains 100%. But because he doesn't orient his podcast that way, they can't. Like Sully and Knight don't get the opportunity to shine because he doesn't let them. That's the issue.
So like, I'm just like, if you honestly think like let them take over just for a little bit or like help you out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what like it does. I hate to keep bringing up like when I used to have like a job or anything, but like I mean, like I hate to say just suck it up, but like sometimes this is your job for an hour too. When I was a manager, I have bad anxiety, right? You've seen it.
Yeah.
I had bad anxiety. Guess what? I was a manager. So you know what happens on days when I was the only manager there, and a shitty ass customer came in? I have to be the one to like deal with it.
Enlighten
my anxiety, I have to suck it up and do my job.
No fucking way.
And then I cried afterwards.
As people do, obviously. Like, you know,
as soon as that person left, you be in hell. I'm going to the bathroom, shutting the door, and I cry.
It's like a couple of times where like I had to like kick someone out of a pub and like throw a man. We got really physical. I'm like, don't you fucking come back! But like my hands are like shaking. I'm like, fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm shaking during the interaction.
The adrenaline has got like my hands like I'm just like desperately trying to like keep my hands in my pockets so my co-workers don't see that. Yeah. But being but like, you know, streaming is harder than your 9 to 5. Honey, come on now.
Yeah, right. But like I said, I don't have to be in the mood all the time. Even when like I'm doing my job, sometimes I'm not always in like the best mood. Even sometimes now, when I like hang out with, sometimes even when I hang out with friends, I'm not in the best mood. But I'm like, I'm not gonna like let me being a little bit sad or just not having the best day ever, right? Ruin my time with my friends or things. I may be a little less quiet and maybe let them lead more of the conversations than maybe I would have.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, I'm like, well, those are just fun times. But I'm like, this is kind of your job.
Yeah.
Whether you say it's for fun or we're just doing this for fun, we have to have fun here. It's equivalent of like when you go to work and say, we're like a family here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's even if you're having fun, you're at a studio, you do weekly, you're getting paid, you're paying other people. It's technically a job.
Yeah.
Like, whether it's for fun or not, it's now become a job. If you're just having fun, there would be no money. Like, they wouldn't be like this whole production. There wouldn't be like, you wouldn't be paying other people. If it is, there probably wouldn't be salary differences, which I don't know if there is or not.
I'm hoping he pays them. I'm assuming he does.
No, I'm assuming he pays them. Yeah, but I'm saying I don't know. If I'm assuming for fun, usually typically that it's equal.
Yeah, but like I don't think it's that.
I don't know. I'm not going to cover on that because I don't know. I don't know when I don't care enough to like. If they're happy with the salary,
I'm gonna hazard a guess and say these guys get like a cut. They don't get like, it's not like equal.
Yeah.
Like,
if they're happy with the salary, that's all that matters. But like, this is a job, and you have to put on a little bit of fun. If you're not feeling 100%, that's when you go to your co-hosts or co-workers or whoever else is on that studio to help you out, bringing out the best episode as possible. That's why they're there. That's why you're a team.
Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head, really. It's literally like, and that's the thing is that like, here's the difference, right? Like, you know, pardon the glaze, but like I do this sometimes where like, for example, I say like, you know, I'm a bit low energy. I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up right off the rip. But like but then I always find myself like getting into the swing of things because guess what? I'm a professional at this. So, like, this an exciting like. So I'm a tired man today. Okay, we're gonna do some races. So we're gonna keep it chill today. That's just tired man. Because like, you know, I don't. I might be tired, but at the same time, like, I've got a show to do. Okay, I'm gonna try and get some energy again. You know, I want to try and do something. That's what I knew. You know what I mean? And we ended up doing a whole bit where like I became a ghost. By the way, it was very funny.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is that?
It was a very funny stream. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I was feeling like low as hell. But like whenever I say like I'm low on energy on the stream, I was just kind of giving you a heads up that like I'm probably not gonna go on for like 5-6 hours. You know, I'm probably gonna do like 2 or 3, and I'm gonna call it a day. That's like more of a heads up as opposed to like I'm trying to feel. But it's more like letting you know. I hope you're not expecting like a long one today, basically. You know.
I think definitely. I think it's like obviously I'm not gonna ever fault someone for mental health and sad or anything. If it's that bad, if nothing, you have to do this like episode. If it's that bad, you could say put out a little thing saying this guy's not feeling, or just be like something came up. Next week will be like maybe like an extra hour long, right? Mm-hmm. Or Or again, like I said, just have your coworker. You talk right before you do the episode. Maybe just go like, I'm not feeling 100%. My vibes are kind of down. I'm going to have to rely on you guys a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And even with podcasts, I'm not expecting like every person I watch to be super entertained. To be like the Mr. Beast voice. Oh my God, guys.
We're not expecting like max viewer retention all the time. But like at the same time, if you're constantly second guessing yourself, it just doesn't feel that good, does it?
It's just not good for entertainment.
It's just not a good show. Yeah, it's just not a good show. You don't like it when your friends do that when you're hanging out. Why do you think this would make for a good podcast?
I think I said it's definitely important. Like if you don't feel like you need to like talk about, but like if you keep bringing up on the I think obviously I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I'm assuming he does it so like people will understand and not like take too much criticism that the show's like if it's show's being shit, then I'm sad by blah blah blah. But at the same time, I'm like if you just didn't say anything,
people wouldn't know. Oh,
and I'm like
crazy, isn't it?
I think
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
To it.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I was going to say that. But I'm glad you came to the same conclusion.
Yeah,
because the amount of just to briefly kind, the amount of streams I've done where like genuinely like I'm like fucking out of it. But I don't say anything. Sometimes I'll say something just to let you know. Okay, it's probably going to be a 2 3 hour. The amount of times where like I've been fucking exhausted, but like I'm showing up. I'm here now. Let's fucking do something. Do you know what I mean? And this is like 1 to 2 hours a week. And you can't just like show up. Like you can't just like, let's fucking go.
Like I said, you don't have to be Mr. Beast. I mean, like, I like a lot of chill streamers. Sure, that we just, really talk and just play the game and have a nice like chill vibe to them. I like that downside too. Some streams I like the more happy, energetic ones. Sometimes you're just watching people that just like, okay, or like just chilling and vibing, maxing. So I'm like.
Strange, it's fair to say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fault him too much because, like, again,
are we docking anything though?
50 cents.
Docking 50 cents, okay.
Yeah, because like I presume I feel a bit bad if he's feeling sad, and like obviously he cares about this, so he wants to always make it a good episode.
Okay,
so I feel like
why do you feel bad? It's not your job. It's not your job to feel bad.
It's not my job, but like see, if I took the personality test, I would say that I do feel I'm a very empathetic person. Call me Shane Dawson. I'm not. Don't call me that. Don't call me that. Don't call me that.
Listen, you better stay away from those fucking cats of yours. But for me, it's like I'm an empathetic person. I'm an empathetic gamer, I would say, not to be confused with the hit YouTuber. But like for me, like my empathy is just like I hardly have any room for my empathy when it's someone who gets paid an unbelievable amount to show up for 1 to 2 hours a week. I don't care. I'm not even. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Like I have much more empathy for other people than I do him, and that's why if it feels like I'm being harsh, it's not that I'm being harsh. It's that I'm not like pulling any punches because I don't care. He even said he's like the biggest the best Nintendo podcast on the platform. If that's what you feel about this, then fucking. How about you should show it?
I will say though, I'm not saying I like show like. I still think you have to show up and. Hang on.
Show up and what?
Speaking of cats.
Okay, should I keep playing in the meantime? Oh, she's gone, gamers. It's just us now. Just us gamers. Let's get evil, huh? Just gamers. Let's talk shit about Brianna.
I have beef with Nintendo.
Whoa. What's happening with Nintendo?
I have beef with Nintendo.
What happened with Nintendo?
I don't know if they still do it, but
what?
They need to stop putting like fish oil on like their the cords, okay? The coat in the cords, those like materials. I found out that the reason that some cats, like Cinder, my cat Cinder, she likes chewing on some cords. Some she ignores, right?
Uh-huh.
But some she like smell. I can see her smelling in the air and like trying to grab it right time. So apparently, especially like in some cords, the coating that they put on it, like the waxy thing, is made out of like fish oil and stuff.
I've never heard this before in my life.
It's like fish oil, like some like material that like cats would obviously find appealing, right?
Interesting.
So like, and I swear, let me like hang on, sidetrack.
I'm looking up as well. Give me a sec. I'm not finding anything. I can't say I'm finding anything on it. Are we sure? I'm not finding anything, honey. I'm not finding it. Maybe you've gone crazy. Maybe it's the fumes, honey. Maybe the fumes have kind of gone to you. I mean, yeah. Someone said in the chat, like, this is a very unique critique of Nintendo. I've not heard anyone say
they need to stop posting the thing. Okay, some of them they always go for my like Nintendo ones, especially my old Wii stuff. That's the ones he's attracted to.
Yeah.
It's like I already lost one sensor. I have the nunchuck is gone. One nunchuck is gone. So
I think you just have an oily house. I think that's the best way to put it on it.
And the thing is, like, I tried the stupid sprays, bitter apple, bitter sprays.
I think you just have a unique oily house, honey. I don't think Nintendo's doing it. You know what?
No, they do it. They do it. See, with Apple, they do it. So then, like, they want your animals to chew through them, so they buy more products.
Listen, we'll get to conspiracy talk another day, okay? We got to finish. We've been at this for too long. We got to finish this up on it, all right? We only got 1 hour left in the studio, okay? We got to wrap this up soon.
Okay, gonna wrap it up. Are we done here? Are we done?
Are we done here?
You guys done?
Are we done here? Are we done here? Move on. Just move on, okay?
Did that sound right? I don't know. I can't hear it.
Monopolist.
Wait, what if it doesn't sound
okay,
right?
I am gonna say $1 off for not checking your sound stuff in your studio.
Oh,
make sure the game has audio.
Ooh, okay. So at $12 now.
Like you did say best podcast ever, and you guys don't even have audio on your game.
Okay, crazy. Yeah. May his cords forever be doused in fish oil, huh? For such an infraction.
It'll let you change the
Would TikTok
way
lie
you
to
spell
me?
it,
I think TikTok lied to
I
me.
think TikTok lied to you. Did you get on TikTok? Honey, what was that?
Specifically, I TikTok comment, and they would say
You based that off of TikTok? Honey, what are we doing here? Honey, okay, that's actually insane. Do you know, I'm knocking $1 off of you. That's unreal. That's actually good. You saw that TikTok comment. And we got an entire detour because Flamus McGee was like, they put it in fish oil.
you understand the conspiracy, okay? That's what it is. I'm the conspiracy guy. Trust me, guys. I'm not crazy.
Are we done here?
It'll keep the original spelling, but it'll let you change it.
We're still not at the part where the meat's being designed, by the way.
Right.
Even after all of that chat.
Yeah, that's like one weekend.
Because when I would put silly poems, it'd be the
Okay.
Where you didn't have yours?
You would know this if you played the game, by the way.
Talking flower.
Oh boy.
All right, let's see what it says.
So obviously, Sully tries to do his best and like stalls with like some bootleg talking flower. Good on him.
Oh yeah, because he's not. By the way, he's not talking through this thing. By the way, when he's like going through, because again, he was just like beat him up. Okay, he did that, but then like he's not describing him well. So yeah, this part of just setting up before we get to me. You have to do
Sucks.
something, right?
Sucks. You probably got your power cord from Temu. That's true.
Pretty sure that's how I was born.
Who
Crazy.
the hell is Stan?
Wait,
So, the mystery of Stan.
what you mean
Why do
from
you
this?
have
Wait.
You have a system.
Who the hell is
in your,
Stan?
in your system?
Who is this? Yeah, who had? Is
Who
anyone else
took
had
your
access?
Switch and put themselves?
Oh wait. The other week, I tried
And then he tells us, okay.
scanning in an
Okay.
amiibo
Could be
to
fine.
touch the controller to see if it worked.
Yeah.
And it was a second-hand amiibo, and I think that's Stan. I think
Oh,
Stan
it
is
is
amiibo.
amiibo.
It's the spirit
And
stand.
I think it imported Stan into my Switch.
Bro, you weren't lying when you said you don't have your Mii.
No, yeah, I said it before we went live. I don't have a Mii.
Crazy.
When would I have ever have made a
Do
Mii?
you stand? Okay.
So I literally have to make one.
I don't think
You
I
ever had a
need it.
3DS?
I'll make one.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Like-
Let's make the me. Come on.
3DS.
I feel like it
But
should
what I
We took way too long. We took,
Why would it-
just for context, honey, we're finally at this screen and it took us a collective 4 minutes. From let's make a me to now we're actually at the screen. 4 minutes, honey.
So are they just making a me, or are they like, gonna play the game on like a little bit?
Let's find out. I don't know. Let's find out.
So if they're just making a me, if they have an intent of playing the game, I would just went with Stan That'd been funny.
That would have been. That
You'd
would,
have a stand.
But again,
stand on your island.
that would have
You
been.
stand.
We could have made up some lore. We could have made some lore up for Stan, but again,
Yeah, that would have been kind of fun.
that requires being fun, honey. No fun allowed.
You go on your Switch and find like a random ass person, and you find out it's from an old amiibo you got from that person. You could come up with some crazy lore.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what you could have done? You know what we could have done?
Mm-hmm.
You could have had like, I don't know who. What did you say amiibo was from? Did you even say who it was?
I have no idea. No.
Wait, say if it was like the Link amiibo, he could put Link in the game, and then like they could have interactions because that was like his amiibo.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Listen, he should hire you as the ideas guy. All right. What are your rates, honey? What are your rates?
Probably too expensive. So.
Ooh. Not enough dollar in the bank account there.
Well, I mean, he only has like what 30, 50 right now. So.
No, he's on 12. You lowered him. He's on $12. He's on $12. He's on $12.
That's a good point. I don't know. Well, Stan, sorry, the spirit of Stan will not live on Miitopia.
Whoa, I remember all of this from like years ago.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, they're very, very lucrative.
I'm already feeling like this would be a bad podcast. If I sit here and do this like a video game,
Yeah, this is gonna take forever. That's
I'm
why
already feeling this is a bad idea.
I told you like it's gonna take.
One of you guys do it,
should
and
have
I'll
none.
run the show.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. And I'm not
Okay,
even
you know
get
what?
bored of it.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough. He handed it over to his co-host.
Uh-huh.
Although now I feel like I wasted like 6 minutes of you trying to get to the me part if you're not even going to make the me yourself.
Nope.
Which was the whole point of you guys doing the personality test. Because that was the whole point. So, one, either you should have done a better personality test, make more than half your segment personality test.
Uh-huh.
Do a longer podcast. You can't do the longer podcast. Don't scrap the idea of doing a personality test,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
3, if you're doing the person, or was it number 3? Yeah. You should have cut the point of you logging into the game, trying to name your island. You should have just been already at the me place, so you're ready to go. That's where you should have been. And 3.5, this should be sound on your Switch because you are at a studio and you should have sounds for a game that you were, unless it's copyright music, which it's not, then you should be doing that because, again, the whole title is Tamagotchi Life actually good or just weird? And isn't music part of the one? I don't know. And again, see, then you couldn't even have the audacity to make yourself because you want to put on the show. So you put your co-host to make you, which now, are you even really making a segment? Because this isn't even a segment of making a me anymore. You just handed your coworker and said, you make the me, so we're not going to talk about making the me. We're not going to talk about it because you handed it to your co-host, so then you can go and talk about something different. Continue the show. Isn't the whole point of the segment is you talking about yourself making a me? So what segment is this going to turn into then? If you handed off the whole segment to someone, you just make me and I'll just talk about, I'll continue on with the show. Are they not part of the show?
Well, yeah, but I just got one.
So what's the whole point?
There is none. How much are we knocking off on him? Surely we got to knock something off for that.
Right now, I'm confused. I mean, that's like 3 whole segments gone, so that's $3 gone. What was the whole point of everything? If you yourself aren't going to describe yourself making a me and making it fun and entertainment, you just said, this can take too long. You make me, all right? You make a me. And then I'm like, well, the whole point, the whole segment was you going to make the me yourself. And you can have fun with it and talk to your mainly just your YouTube people, because apparently
because he'd rather be dead than talk to his live chat, so he's not going to talk to them.
So are we going to go off this? Okay, I'm curious now. It depends. Where are we going to go now? Because the whole segment is supposed to be gateway. You hyped up the segment, by the way. The whole point was you're going to make a me. Pretty sure you said that in in the beginning of your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now?
Let's find out.
That, to be honest.
I'll try to make you real quick.
Okay, try to make me. Yeah, you do that. You try to make me, and then I'll actually run a podcast episode. I don't know where to begin. Oh, I will say, okay, this is...
That's cruel, actually.
That's not the first time he's been mean to Night Sky, and it won't be the last time, he trust me.
No, it's not even that. It's just like, you make a me, and I'll actually run a podcast. are you guys not from the same podcast? I don't know if he
No.
meant it that way. I think he was trying to make a joke, like I'll actually like talk about things and start it going as what soon he meant. But like, are they not here? You do this me. Well, I'll go ahead and run an actual podcast. But they are also a part of your like podcast. It's like I went to show to work and someone said, "Here, you go stand at the registers while I actually do work out back." So now I'm implying that I'm not doing work by standing at the registers.
I'd say that's pretty rude, personally.
Actually, that was a bit rude of warning. I know he probably didn't mean it that way, but at the same time, I'm like, you're the one that I'm assuming came up with the fact that you want to make a me.
Yeah, it was his own idea, and he's like,
so he's passing the buck and saying, "Well, I got my podcast, I got to run, so I'm going to do this instead."
Interesting.
That's a bit rude.
Interesting.
Okay.
But I got Mio for Switch 2 physically. Do you guys recognize or notice anything cool about this?
It's not a game key card?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not a game card. And let me look up the price of it. Mio Switch 2.
$40.
It is 30.
Nice.
Do you have any questions about that?
Is it a good game?
$30 in a full game.
Yes.
So
do you remember a few weeks ago I said, I can't tell you how I know this, but there's a solution to the game.
I love how Sully asked like a genuine question, like, is it a good game? And we probably could have got like a quick review of Mio, but like, we've done nothing. Did you hear, like, because Sully asked like, is it a good game? And like, nothing. You got hang on.
A couple weeks ago.
game.
Yes.
Is it a good game?
$30 in a full game.
Yes.
So
Sully just got aired. What?
I'm sorry. My mom came and gave me a gift, so I'm gonna have to open it later. So
Okay. What gift did you get? What was it?
I don't know. She said a coworker who recently was in London came back and got it from me, so it might be something Arsenal. So we'll find out later.
I don't like to talk about that team right now.
Remember,
Can you rewind? Sorry, my apologies.
So he was talking. So he pivoted into a game that he's got called Mia, right?
Okay.
And
Is it a game he made, or
no, it's a game he bought. Like that's what he's doing. While Night Sky is doing this.
Okay.
you have any questions about that?
Is it a good game?
$30 in a full game.
Yes.
So
do you?
Notice how Sully asked, "Is it a good game?" and he completely ignored him. Interesting, that isn't it?
Also, why would you ask someone, "Do you have any questions?" if you're going to talk about the game yourself?
Yeah, like I never noticed that. Yeah, what a weird thing to say.
Are we at a presentation?
Yeah,
at a school?
I didn't actually catch that. That was good fun. Like, oh, hey, I got Mio. It's a game that I've been playing recently. Hey, I got Mio. Do you guys want to talk? Do you guys want to ask me stuff about this? It's a bit, you're right, actually. What a strange way.
Like, why are we like at a classroom, like talking down to like children? That's what I don't understand. Like, you're the one. You first off, you handed your segment over to like your co-host to do something that you don't want to do because it's going to quote unquote take too long.
Yeah.
Even though you could make your meme and still talk about the thing. By the way, you can do both at once.
Yeah.
That wasn't part of your personality test where you had struggle doing things. So maybe it was, and you skipped over that. Who knows? And second of all, like you're the one, so you handed your segment over to the people that are doing the segment for you, so they're already doing something, right? He's trying to focus on making your me that you don't want to do, you don't want to make yourself. And so now you want to talk about another thing, but then you bring it up, and then you basically, do you guys have anything to say or add? They don't know what the hell the game is. That's why you're supposed to them and tell them.
Interesting.
This is like show and tell. When people come and show something, they're like, "This is my pet duck. This is why this is my pet duck. I love my pet duck."
Why is pet
like
duck?
You don't go. They're like, "This is a duck. Do you have any questions or what?"
What's the duck's name? Stupid question. Next fucking question. And I was going to question for the duck.
Yeah, you in the red hat. What do you think of? What do you think of this duck?
You
remember a few weeks ago I said, I can't tell you how I know this, but there's a solution to the game. I believe this is the first physical release we've had. Is that solution? This is a 16 gig.
my hang on. Pastor we just gave 7. My Mario Luigi childhood goat Sully Pones needs to be freed. He's too good for this podcast. What do you think, honey? Do you think Sully Pones is too good for this podcast? I'm just saying, with every dono, I will muster up the courage to send him a DM and be like, Sully, please. So, guys, be sure to save him, okay? Be sure to save him. Sully, if you can hear us, Sully, if you can
On
hear
one
us.
condition. On one
What's that
condition.
one condition?
He has to wear a blue hat.
Ooh, I think he can do that. I think that's easy.
Just because blue's my favorite color.
Okay, I think that's fair. So, Sully,
Or-
those are requirements. Or
it depends. Like certain musty colors are like blue, and like yellow, right?
yeah,
You think?
maybe even
Yellow?
purple because of the Waluigi hat. People love drawing fan art of my hat too. So I'd say purple too.
So like either one, or if you want to go Team Twilight, it'll be pink. But so any one of those ones, ditch the red. That's all I'm saying.
Honey, check shit posts real quick. Check the latest one in shit posts.
Quick any channel.
Scroll to the bottom of shit posts, honey. You're already on there, honey. You're already on there. You're already on there, darling.
One.
They're cooking him in the quotes, honey. They're cooking him in the quotes. What is it? What is it? What is that? Good Lord, what is happening here? Oh, of course, they come the Demeach ones, obviously. So I don't know what you're talking about. Was it my response, huh? Oh, okay, listen. You stop with the memes, okay? Save the memes for later, okay? Save the memes for later, okay? All right, honey. Should we continue?
Yeah. Well, me talk
Goodbye,
about. Yeah, I need to know because I do have several questions asked. Lisa, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
not a 64 gigabyte card.
Okay.
So Nintendo actually did it.
They did
So they
it.
have a full, yeah.
How did you know?
Source. Well,
So wait, so what was there in for the key card?
Just for a little bit deep lore, one of the reasons why a lot of games are game key cards is because the Nintendo only has one version of the Nintendo Switch card, which is a 64 gigabyte one, and the other one, which is an 8 gigabyte one. So because obviously there's no middle ground, say for example, you have a game that's like 10 gigabytes, are you going to shell out the way more expensive money to get the 64 gigabyte cards, or are you going to do an 8 gigabyte card and make it a game key card, basically? So that's the trade-off devs had to do, unfortunately, which is why a lot of games were game key cards. But because Nintendo, like I think now offered like a middle range version, a lot of games were able to come like fully on the game card without having to become a game key card.
Thank you for explaining it to me because he didn't.
No, of course he didn't. Because
like I generally wouldn't know. Like I don't know so much. I get you assume if you watch a Nintendo podcast, you probably keep up. But
no, but
I
it
watch
would also be a nice
I watch
experience.
Nintendo, but also I watch a Nintendo podcast to keep up with things.
Mhm.
So I may not have known that, and I didn't know that. I generally didn't know that. So it would have been nice if you explained the reason why that was a good thing. Because I mean, already anything against key cards is already good in my book, but I would have liked explanation as why, because again, I don't keep up with everything Nintendo. I mean, technically that's why I should be watching Nintendo podcasts that talk about these things.
Ideally this kind of podcast will be for someone who like probably wants to be a bit more in the know, so it's a shame that he decided not to.
Shame that you say like this isn't this, but why is this a good thing? I would like to know that. Even if you said in previous episodes, recaps
just a quick like if it takes like a quick 10 seconds to recap someone, then obviously it's always better to do so. I do this when I'm live streaming as well. Like I sometimes like reiterate things multiple times if it bears just quickly repeating for the audience that are coming in later. So it's just good etiquette. It's good etiquette. But you know, it's BeatEmUps.
Yes, or
no, I have someone, and I believe they're.
I just got it. Yeah, it was basically 64 gigabyte card or you're a game key card, one of the two, basically.
Also, can you read back like 5 seconds?
Okay.
educated guess, or
No, I have someone, and I believe they're revealing their thing tomorrow. So I could probably tell you next week how I know.
okay.
What? So why did you mention it then?
I was gonna say, so first off, you probably shouldn't do inside thing if it's not public knowledge yet.
Yeah.
Heads up, especially after I know about you because of your controversy. So I wasn't already a fan of your leaked one.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not gonna give him too. I'm not gonna get just on about that. But you probably shouldn't. You probably should stay away about talking about leaks after that one, buddy. But
Or like things that aren't real yet, you know.
But like at the same time, I'm like, where's the proof? Like he just said, do you like? Is there like an article or something about that? And you're like, no, I know someone from the inside. Like I know someone. He's gonna talk about it like tomorrow. But so next week and next episode, I can like fully talk about it. Just wait till next week.
Just gotta be. He's got a track record, so he has to be careful. Is what you're saying? He has to be quite careful with this sort of thing.
If anything, it kind of feels like a bit of like a slight ego on you, saying I know people. This is how I know the information. I couldn't wait to tell people because I want them to know that I know people from the inside. Because if you truly why if someone asks for credible sources, why my dad works on Nintendo, that's what you basically just told this guy. I don't understand where the point of pointing that out. Yeah, it's a cool fact. It would have been cooler if he told us after it came out so people could have credible sources. Especially since again, you kind of ruin your reputation of being very credible after that whole thing you pulled. So I think people are very careful, and he did fact check you. Is anything pull up? No, not yet. Tomorrow, I'll talk about it more. Well, then why'd you bring it up if we're not going to talk about it?
Honestly, I agree. No notes. Any updates to the dollar amount?
That's $1 off right there. You're past controversy aside. Like I said before, why bring it up, man? Nobody cares that you know someone from the inside. What do you do?
It's an ego thing, honey. Come on now, be real.
And I'm it's kind of cool, I guess, to share information. They're I'm just getting it out there. But it's just just wait until it's public information and make you more credible and make a good you can have a conversation about this. This is the main thing.
Oh.
You ask. It's oh my God. It's you ask the people about questions. And then when they ask you a question, you're
yes.
Oh, I can't talk about that right
that's
now.
interesting, isn't it? He started the segment with, "Have you got any questions?" And then he said, "Well, I can't tell you guys about that right now." And I'm just why'd you ask? Why'd you ask for questions?
Don't bring it up, man. Don't bring that cool fact up. If you can't, I can't share all my sources now. But once they do, then I will. Then just wait. Just wait.
Interesting. Interesting observation, honey. I'll say that much. Let's keep watching that.
But essentially, the company that produces Switch games.
Oh no.
Yeah, we actually have. This is cool. This is a $30 physical Switch 2 game on an actual game cart, not a game key cart. So this finally opens the doors.
Just a side note. Professional thing. You probably shouldn't say that if it's a company that's producing Nintendo games. By the way, that you know something and you could leak it. Which technically you did, by the way, before it's publicly announced. Even if they're cool with it or not, because they're going to announce it anyways.
You have to be careful with Nintendo. You might have to be a little bit careful.
Not only that, but for basic principalities and things, you probably shouldn't say anything until after it's released.
Yeah, I'd say, I agree.
As a courtesy thing, you probably shouldn't say that. That's just a nitpick of me and trying to be courtesy for companies that you'd be insiders and stuff, just in case nobody gets in trouble. I would keep my mouth shut until after it comes out.
I agree.
Then maybe you could brag that I already knew for weeks ago.
Things like me or physical, but also really indies in general. Because indie price point, it is $20, $30. I don't like the eyes you
I know. If I keep looking at you, looking at the camera, trying to get it over to you.
And we've been lacking.
And also, I don't know if you call that, but he's also backseating Night Sky, making the me for him.
Wow, it'd be cool if you made it yourself. Also, I still know nothing about this game, by the way. He asked you if it's a good game, and you didn't answer that, and I still don't know anything about the game. The first thing you talked about is the week that it's not going to come out until after the episode, the day after this episode. So that's cool that we couldn't really talk about that. And then now you're talking about indie price point game, which was 2030, which I don't know if that's true or not, but a lot of indie ones I've seen are less than $10, but okay. But maybe ones that are on physical copies, probably 2030.
Yeah, they'll probably be a bit more pricey. So yeah.
The digital ones are about $10, but okay. Why still? What's this game about?
No idea. We have no idea what Mio's about. No, interesting.
Getting really those game key carts, those larger ones, it only leaves room for the bigger companies to make an actual physical, and they haven't been doing it anyway. They'll be using game key carts.
Yeah,
this actually opens the doors to get some cool physicals.
Well, that's exciting news for the physical collectors like yourself.
It is exciting. Cool. I hope to actually collect the physicals. Thank you so much. Thank you for being happy for us. You're gonna let's just make this one and then be done.
Okay,
that'll be
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'll press speed on here.
Um,
Or maybe a little derpy little.
so I'm not going to be able to show you this because the gameplay is up, but Nintendo Prime tweeted something interesting last week.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the only other interesting part about this podcast is when, from my brief skimming, is they briefly talk about Pragmata. They still haven't played that. So obviously, Night Sky ends up like taking the Switch and ended up making the Mii of his own accord while they continue. And this is it. This is the reaction when he gets the Mii back. Okay.
Okay, but a little nitpick thing there.
What's the nitpick thing?
If you're moving off from a segment, why couldn't the person think? Because you can switch screens, right?
He could have, yeah.
So he could have just taken a second to switch screens there instead of like, oh, my Mii's be inside. Or for future reference, if this is going to happen, you can have an option to like split screen it.
It could have, but again,
Like,
that
I know
involves.
OBS has where like sometimes when I'm reacting to a thing, I can put YouTube on a little corner and my thing is still in the main thing.
Yeah.
So and it's a lot of happens with gameplay, especially with Let's Players and stuff.
Yeah.
They have like maybe a gameplay in the bottom, especially with 3DS times.
Mhm.
This has been public knowledge is like 3DS time and DS times, by the way. I used to watch Let's Players edit where they can put the little bottom screen on the the top and then like the normal screen right there. So people can see both the top and bottom screen.
Best
So-
Nintendo podcast, by the way, honey.
So this is to me is kind of for a future reference for like good thing because I know you pay money into this because I've seen all the good animations and like obviously you care about it. Like, quite a bit of money in this like setup, right? So it doesn't take that long with OBS, and I don't know jack shit about OBS, but I could figure it out in a YouTube video. I'm just saying you could have that ready to go on your next thing if this happens again. Or you can just do to cut away from the Mii for a second, so then you can watch what you're talking about. So you can talk about it.
Listen, you're doing too much, honey. You're doing too much. Okay, you're trying to explain a competent podcast. Come on now, we know this already. Honey. We know
But
this.
I'm just saying it's not really good to and maybe for the it's fine for the audio because people don't really know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you just wouldn't mention it, and you couldn't bring it up. But
Yeah.
does he actually bring it up? Because if he brings it up, he can't show it. To me, it's kind of like this. I'm assuming he still talked about it, right?
Still talking about what, sorry?
When he said that, like, I can't bring it on screen because we're showing to me, I'm still thinking he talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not one of those ones where he stopped talking about, oh, we're making a me, so we can't talk about this. But, again, for future reference, okay, BeatEmUps, for the Nintendo podcast, there's an easy way where you can set that up where you can have two sources. If I were you, especially on an OBS, you can have different channels. You could have
had like the Twitter screenshot it was showing him in like the left corner, gameplay on the right corner. That'd be easy to set up. I could do that in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, and you can and it has it where it's presets you can save.
Yeah.
So
But
you can just press a button if you wanted to.
well, we
But
talking anything for that?
I think that's a 50-cent one. Make it $1.
$4. Okay.
For someone who's making quite a bit of money from this podcast, I'm not going to say they're making bank, but I'm assuming they make quite a decent amount. And I've seen as how they can pay for all the backgrounds, for all the stuff, for the technical stuff. The amount of technical difficulties, and especially the easy, simple ones, it's not like your computer shut down right with the electricity went out, things that you can't control. This is something you could easily control if you're prepared for. I'm assuming this is the first time this has happened when someone's like into things. So I would definitely set up a system where you could easily like have done that, so you can describe and the visual audience can
I agree. Yeah, no, it's very easy to set up in OBS. I think any of us could have done it, but let's get the big reveal. I don't want to keep us waiting too long because it's the final bit, I'd say. The big reveal for his me. Are you ready, honey?
Okay.
About to kick you. Well, you're about to get fired, bro.
Oh my god, I might. All right, let's take a look, guys.
Oh man.
How accurate do you feel this is?
I mean, I tried.
Like a 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10.
Let me know when you're on the pause, by the way.
Like, bro, you hear Red's even
Oh,
loud.
come on, Red. All right. Here
So
we go.
they have it, something like that.
Something like what?
His screen is in the corner, and then the game's right there.
Yeah, but they don't have one where it's like all three. They don't have Twitter and then gameplay and then him.
honestly, is you just put you in the corner.
Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. I don't want to stall it too long. Let's get to the big reveal. Are we ready? Okay, are we ready?
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reveal.
We got a reveal
This
behind
will be a great short.
Behind the controller. Da-da. Dude.
What?
What's with
What?
the mullet?
What is
That's
with
not
the
a
mullet, bro? He does not have
What's
a mullet,
with
bro.
the mullet? That's
the long. Okay.
That looks nothing like me.
Well, not nothing. Like
Close.
in the realm of white guys, it's close.
No, this looks nothing
But
like
it doesn't look any. You got the mole. I appreciate the
Yeah,
mole. That's a nice attention to detail. I always put a little mole on my characters.
Mm.
No, you.
I don't think
what's
it's that
with
bad. I think for what he got for basic me, I don't think it's that bad. Personally.
Yeah, a bit of an overreaction. Is that fair? Is that fair to say?
I think it'd be fine if you make it dramatic about just you can be a bit dramatic. I think it's okay to have a reaction.
I would say the way he consistently
as long
treats
as you're
Night Sky, I don't think this is a. I don't think this is a.
I know. Again, for the audio listeners, you're not gonna know what's going on here. By the way,
No.
All you know is that he doesn't have a mullet and he has a mole. That's as far as you're gonna get. You didn't describe the me. So if you're an audio on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you're done.
Folks.
Like,
What's with the
Yep.
eyes? The droopy eyes.
Your eyebrows kind of sit there and then. Okay.
I don't have bangs.
You know what? It's the hair. If you like, if the hair's fixed, I think.
Can I go back?
It looks like he's balding and trying to cover his baldness with the bangs.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
that's
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The level's been interesting here.
You can wait. Let's see if there's any hair that fixes it.
There is.
So there's sets, but then you can also do bangs in back of the hair. So sets.
You've messed me up.
Yeah. So this is where you come in
you
with
know
the
that
overlay.
like to
and
get
then-
meant to be yourself.
Also, let's just be clear here. We're doing a bit where we're fixing the me, like on the podcast. Like instead of doing something else, we're fixing his me live. Basically, that's the content now.
And
He's redoing the me because he's that upset that he got it wrong.
well, the thing is, first off, it would have been even funnier if he went if it looked that bad. It would look even funnier.
Well, yeah, here's the
Like,
thing. This bit could probably work if like the me was like atrociously bad.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
We could easily
Plus,
like
you can-
start the beginning of the game and maybe get like a little bit of a mini review as we started, but no, we're not doing that because he has to fix the me now.
But the only thing is, so basically, you had the time events that I'm seeing here, right?
Okay, let's go. Timeline of events, okay?
You made a personality test because you wanted to make a me. Because again, the me is making a me is the main focus of this podcast right now.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're correct.
So you breezed through the personality test. When you took too long because you weren't at the main screen, but whatever. When you got to the main screen, you got to literally the facial points, and then he said, "This is taking too long. I don't want to do it. You do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about real podcast stuff."
Got it, yeah.
Did it.
Yeah.
How did the other guy do it? Because you're not making yourself. It's someone else making yourself.
Uh-huh.
So, because you didn't want to waste time making that because you wanted to talk about other podcast stuff. That was the whole reason why you handed the Switch to someone else to do it. Because again, it was taking too much time. Taking too much time. So you get it back. Your me's done. You get it back, and you don't like it. Not in a funny haha way. Sometimes it's funny. I'm not saying you're incredibly like pissed and like blown off, but you didn't like it. But instead of rolling with it or like changing on your own time, which you can do, you can always delete the me and then start over again. You let them leave the island. I even played the game and I knew that, by the way.
Yes.
So instead of doing that, because again, you didn't want to waste time, you decided to go back and basically redo the me yourself, which is wasting time. Because if you just did that by yourself in the first hand, we wouldn't be here and wasting time redoing a me that would have been already done. So what was the whole point of all this about wasting time? You just didn't feel like doing it.
Yep. True. Can I get true?
So now I'm like, this is just like all over the place.
Yeah, that is. That is, honey. That is. Are you now understanding my problem with this podcast, honey?
I'm like,
and why I find it utterly fascinating.
the whole point, it would be fun to have someone else make a version of you. That's funny.
Yes, that would have been very fun.
Not like
In fact, if
a bad date.
yeah,
That's the thing.
yes, exactly. Like if me and you had a podcast and we were doing like Tomodachi Life, I could see saying, I'm going to make you a me and you're going to make me a me. And then we like compare and see like how crazy it gets.
How close, we got it.
How close we got. Whose one is better? Poll the chat, because Lord, again, he's not reading his chat. He's never reading his chat. Obviously not. Easy content. Easy bag. But, let's talk about Mio and then talk about how he can't talk about the thing that he knows about Mio.
By the way, I don't even know what Mio's about.
No one knows what the fuck Mio is about. No. Sorry, you know what? You want to talk about video games? Sorry,
I don't care about parts because you couldn't even tell me about how you know this information is credible because it's not out yet. You can pretty much leak it.
No Mio for you.
You didn't talk about Mio, unless we skipped that part, which I don't.
No, we didn't. We didn't skip that part. Nope.
Yeah. So and I don't even know if the game is good because you didn't answer. You didn't answer the question. Is the game good? You ask people the questions and don't even answer them. What is this? What are we doing here? How long is this me gonna?
Let's continue. Let's see.
Let's read through, by the way, which could have been done by now, and moved on to stuff he originally wanted to talk about when he was too lazy to make his own me.
Let's keep playing and see how long going on. Let's see.
Start drawing like the rest of the details.
What, you can draw?
Yeah, if you go to the very see on the left side, you can go to the very bottom, put a little face in the paint.
That's where it gets like.
I can't do any research on this game, by the way.
That's how people are able to make me's like characters from different animes and games that look super high.
That looks a little bit better.
Yeah, because it actually has my flip now at least.
There you go. That looks better. It's just there.
See, and like with the waviness.
That looks way better. I just knocked 20 years off it.
Oh, jeez.
All right, now that you have, I'm going to fine tune it a little bit.
Go for it.
26% narcissist, by the way.
Of course. Yeah, right.
Big buddy.
As the leader, I tried to lead the.
Second.
1/4.
Yeah, we rolled the 1 in 4. We rolled the Narsa dice. we got the 1 in 4.
Again, I will admit this looks better, but like at the same time, it could have been like better if he just played it himself.
Yeah, if he just did it himself the whole time. Yeah.
Yes, it would have been fun to you experimenting with yourself and trying to make it. That's the. Wait a second.
What?
So he has the game and he's not even playing it. So he gave it to someone else to play the game and make his own me. Where's the whole experience of making a me? That's the whole part of it, right?
Yes.
It's you making a me. So the game that he wanted to play, and the best part about the game is making a me, and you didn't want to do it. So you gave it to someone else. The best Nintendo podcast on planet Earth right here, folks. And Nintendo fans don't even want to play their own games.
Never mind. I can't do anything out of that.
Where's the mustache?
Go down. It's on like the face sparkle section there. There you go.
Sorry, I'm just saying, we have to fix it. Oh, my boy.
What do you mean we have to fix? No, we don't. No, we fucking don't. We could move. We could have started the gameplay now. But no. What are you doing? I'm taking my headphones off. Fuck it. Honey, save me! Save me, honey! Okay, hang on. How long does this segment go for? Oh, okay. They don't even. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, hang on. No, we're watching this. I want now invested. Only time, okay?
Okay.
How does sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't give you like that, but it doesn't really like give you.
I'm not changing the color of this.
No, it has to be like a.
Really?
You have to have like actual like full hair.
Yeah, but again, you could leave it default like with no facial hair, and then when you go into like the picture mode, you can start adding all the detail you want, like literally drawing in the beard with the shadow.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, someone just played the game. Thank God. Research on the game.
Yes.
Research on the game. Thank God someone's done research on the game that they're talking about.
Yeah, like this fun fact. Sully has actually played the original Tomodachi Life, and he's a big Tomodachi Life guy. It's almost as if he could have taken the lead on this. But he should have. Yeah, he should have. But it's almost as if he's a narcissist and he didn't want someone taking the limelight. Yeah, like Sully's someone who's played the original. He's played the original. He played Miitopia. Like he's like a big me guy. Like he like in fact one of the clips. I think I actually just saved this clip. Actually, is
That's cool.
Miitopia.
He bought his copy of Tomo Life, the original, and Miitopia to put on the desk. Those are his copies of the game.
Okay.
then, honey, do you want to guess what Wood says in answer to this?
What?
Okay, why are we bringing out all the classics?
Oh my god. Your title is a Tomodachi Life. Good or just weird. You want to bring out the classics because 1, this is a sequel to these, and 2, to compare it. Because this title is absolutely good, and the best way to describe it is to compare it to its competitors. Like it's
wow, yo, so man, you got Miitopia on the 3D. Didn't that get remade for the Switch? Like, did you play both of them? That's actually quite interesting. So, like, were you big like, what do you think? Are you excited for the? No, why? Move on.
Okay, I'm actually changing my condition now.
Were you changing what, sorry?
If Sunny, I'm changing my condition about Sunny.
Sully, by the way, not Sunny, but Sully. From.
He's a funny guy. No longer require the blue hat, but you must to offer us. You must bring the Gwekwa, and the Brow figures right there.
Oh, true. That's true. Okay, that's true. Sully, steal those. Sully, the Sully and Moresty podcast gamers, free Sully. Steal the figurines.
I'm just saying. Perfect. It's actually perfect. You're a Brout fan, and I'm a Gwekwa fan. There's no pom-poms. It's like they knew.
Yes. Yeah. Bring that to us. Sully, bring me those figurines. And my life, it's yours.
Those are the requirements. Brout and Gwekwa, and then the requirements.
Hashtag free Sully gamers. Let's get trending. On Twitter. Free Sully gamers. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Why are we bringing out all the classics?
I mean,
I like it. Look at that.
Tomodachi season.
it's like a cool little lineup there. Yeah.
Oh,
And then again, even Sully was like, what do you mean? Even Sully was like, what the fuck? What the question was that? It's Tomodachi season. The game. Do you know the game that we're talking about? The whole fucking podcast is titled after. You mean that?
The four other co-hosts, the other I'm sorry, I don't know his name. I'm just gonna call Red Hat.
Go on, Red Hat, go on.
And Red Hat's always trying to be like positive, and he's like, "Oh, these sound so cool. That's cool, man. Yeah." And then just like, why is his ear? You're like, you're like, they're trying, man. They're trying.
No, but honey, you have to remember, honey.
Okay, so with Tomodachi Life today, we're done.
We're done. You guys are done, right? We're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so with Tomodachi Life today, we're done.
We're done. Right? You guys are done, right?
Okay, we're gonna be.
Honey,
why are we done talking about Tomodachi? This is the whole point of the podcast episode, is it not?
honey, we're on $7 right now. Does the tip amount stay the same? Does it go up or does it go down?
That's the whole dollar. Come on. Does he not even know what the whole episode's about?
It's all gone. Hang on, repeat one. It's all gone. How much is deducted, honey?
Oh, just $1.
Just $1. Okay. Oof. I thought it was crazy. Anyway, let's. You said you wanted to finish this bit up, so let's finish this last bit up. Hasbro, it's been a crazy. I can't explain what's been going on. Hasbro, it's been a whale of a time here. It's been a whale of a time. I'll fill you in after, okay?
The color of the eyes?
Yeah.
It's for blue. You're black.
You said gray blue.
Where's the blue?
He's more blue than gray.
Are you colorblind? That is legit in the gray.
Yeah, that is gray.
Come on, Knight. You could have done better, bro.
Someone chat, they're gonna see Jesus' back. That's better.
Okay, here we go. And then, if I may, can you come to me for a second?
Go ahead. No, she's saying you couldn't make this on me. You know,
No, I couldn't
Zoom in on my eyes.
Nope.
Let's see. You kind of look straight at the camera for a second.
Well, then I can't see. All right, come back.
Okay, please don't do that. It reminds me of the eyes with the blue eyes meme, you know, when someone's
when someone has blue eyes, it's just piercing into your soul. Exactly. It's just
I
straight.
remember.
You don't know your own eye color? Strange. I know mine. What the hell?
So, by the way, if you're listening to this in audio, you wouldn't know what he looks like, so you wouldn't.
No, you had no idea what was happening there. No.
So that whole bit right there was fun for the visual ones. If your audio, gets screwed up. So.
Oh.
Okay.
Painful. I hope it's
I
great.
can't see these ones. I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's me. Yep, that's me. To be fair here, I don't think they're. I think the eyes are probably. I see what you were going for.
Yeah, it looks like the L&R. You can kind of like add eyelashes or droopiness to them if you want.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that helps. No, I see what you're going for. I don't think there is actually a better eye. It's just. Oh wait, no, we can go up.
You can go up there. There's those ones. Yeah.
Sorry, I know this is horrible podcasting. Nice to fix my gut.
I know this is horrible podcast. I just need to fix my guy. Maybe if you did it in the first place, commenting, we wouldn't have this issue. No, we couldn't do that, could we? Because you don't even want to play your own game. The whole point of Tomodachi Life is making me's. It's a Sims creator for kids, man. You can't even play one for kids. You can't even make yourself.
I hear. And then we'll get back to it.
Oh, it's working.
That's gonna be with the sparkly eyes.
See, I'm gonna try to do like a very accurate representation of each of you guys.
Oh, great.
For my playthrough.
I think that's good. I think you were almost there.
I was on the right direction.
Chat, am I crazy? Did I fix it? Do you think?
You did some work to it, but it's not fully there where you want it to be. Like these creations take some time.
They do.
And if you do experiment with that creative mode, you'll realize like how much.
Was the hair color kind of close there?
It's something you have to do when it's handheld.
This one, the face paint?
Yeah, so when you go to add face paint, you'll be able to like draw and stuff. So you need a stylus for that.
Well, that's as much as I'm going to make the podcast suffer through Tomodachi Life. not that sounded bad. As far as like for a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to take time and effort to make them easy.
Yeah. And that's why I can't hear it, so there's no point playing it. The whole point is to hear it.
The point is
So, all right, that's fun. I definitely, it was a little mean on it. I'll play it tonight. I'll make my own thoughts. Who knows? I might end up liking it more than I am thinking.
It might
So, wow. As if like this whole thing you could have done next week.
Crazy.
Took a week. Like, dude, you even said, well, I'll give my thoughts on this. So what's the point of this title if you didn't even give your thoughts on this?
Just for context, guys, skimming the time bar, we do not return to Tomodachi Life. We talk about upcoming Switch games. We do a frankly terrible game, but I think we're all exhausted. I don't think I'm going to make you suffer through this.
No. I'm committed now.
We're committed now. Okay.
I'm committed. This is a podcast that people want to do.
Okay.
This isn't me being ragdoll on you. This is genuine. First off, we're at $12 now. I want to see how low this can go.
We're six. No, we're at $6 on it. We're way lower than that.
You're going to start owing me money.
Okay.
So,
so we're still at 6, by the way. We're going to lower it for that. Like, just like that was the whole Tomodachi Life a bit.
I already the whole Tomodachi thing. We'll keep it 6 because
We'll
already like.
Okay, where was it? So for the final bit, by the way, because they're talking about Switch games, Patreon don't care. This was the last bit where game time. How do you think game time panned out, honey?
Okay, this is supposed to be the fun part of the podcast, right?
Yeah. So, and then bearing in mind, let me know when you want to put. Let me know when you're on pause, and let me know when you're like tapping out of the segment. Okay.
Love games. Okay, yeah.
Love games, Charlie.
Let's do that.
I'm in.
Okay.
We're not out just yet.
I don't know if it's the 8 today.
Yeah, she's an
the fact that I went to Texas and I'm running on more energy.
Yeah.
But I am flat.
You're feeling it. Yeah.
I'm feeling it today.
Should have got you a red.
Yeah, obviously. We once again. How many times is that like 5, 6 times that we've like.
Segment, you have to apologize. Why? We're supposed to have fun on this game. I get it. You're not doing well. Your mental health is bad. Same. I'm there right now, buddy. I'm there right now. At the same time, I'm like, you could have just had your coat. I think you said it the best, Musty. Like, you have a guy that's played all the freaking Tomodachi games.
Yes.
Why doesn't he do it? You feel like shit. You're not doing well. Your vibes are off. You don't really know what the hell you're talking about with this game because you can't even make yourself a goddamn me that only 5-year-olds can actually do. But like, so now you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, these guys that know more about this game than I do, they're not really important to me, by the way. I'm just gonna throw, if I don't want to do something, I'm gonna make them do it. And if I don't like the way they do it, then I'm gonna waste even more time, which I criticize this whole thing, by the way, about having time being a big time waster. It's almost like if you structured your video, you could have like this, you planned it out, then like this could have been like fine. Anyways, game time.
Game time. Let's go. Game time. Well, we'll try and like be a bit faster through this because it's the last bit. Okay, go on. Let's go.
We're gonna speed like he did through the right?
Right. Let's see what game time is. Let's go.
Cool.
Yeah, I probably should have. I got coffee on the way here, but I didn't take. Sally, what do you got?
All right. So the game for today is you're the passenger in your own car.
Yeah.
Who are you letting drive?
Okay.
This is a tough one for me because I don't like people driving. The whole weekend I was in Texas, Billy's wife was driving everywhere. I said Billy's wife is switching. I don't try and cover names. But she was driving everywhere and I hated it. And she's a great driver. She was never this drive like you don't like. I just want to out of control.
I see.
Yeah, you like to always be in control.
What was that?
What are these people? Who's Billy?
They talked about it in the intro, so like he did clarify who it was. It's just,
he did.
He did clarify. This is just like an out of nowhere thing. He did clarify. We just skipped ahead of that, obviously.
So you're always Kim's,
and of course, you hear that, honey, right? Like, oh, I don't like how other people drive.
That's the whole point of this game. You could have just been like, shut up and do this.
No, but like it's interesting, isn't it? Was that the one? Do you think that's the 1 in 4? He's like, I only like when I drive. I don't trust other people.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does drive the whole operation. Okay, I get you.
You picking up on putting down now? Okay.
Princess.
Oh yes, but she's driving anyway, so it works out.
Yeah. So this is your car too, by the way. So I know you got a really nice car out there.
My Honda CRV.
Yeah, great car.
All right, so the first one we got for you is going to be Daisy.
Okay, and Daisy. Do you trust Daisy behind the wheel, honey?
I don't like Daisy, but I trust her. I think I don't know.
Okay, Daisy.
I think, you know what? Don't drive. I think she's gonna have bad road rage. I've seen her crouch that line.
Here's the thing. I actually think she's a really good driver. I do think she'll have road rage. Do you know what Daisy? Daisy reminds you of my sister in that my sister's a lovely driver, but fucking hell, like when someone pisses at you know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
if someone
that's
cuts her off, she'll be like, the fuck, you see that numpty? Like, yeah, what fucking idiot. Absolute moron. Do you know what I mean? That's what she, 100% that's what Daisy does. Okay. The answer is this the first time she's driving me? Because like with my sister, like I know she's a good driver, but she rages. So I'm like, that's funny. I'd let her drive. If this was the first time, I'd be a bit nervous though.
So here's the thing that like, how much of a road rage does she have? Does she have the point of like if someone flips her off, does she have to like try to
get out of the car? You have to hold back her earrings? That'd be like, I don't know. I wouldn't back her enough. You know, I think for that, I think you're right. Actually, I think I put in don't drive because like if it does end up escalating to that level of road rage, I'm not dealing with that. I could deal with.
I don't think she'll be.
No, she would not do it. She'd get out of the car. And be like, who the fuck I am? I'm from Sarasaland, bitch. She'd do one of those.
So, that's why I don't. Like, I think her road rage would be way too bad. So,
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
One thing if you say someone's stupid, blah blah blah, right? The moment like someone like cut her off or kept like egging her on instead of backing off and de-escalating it, she would
get out of the car. She would get out of the car, and you need to
car. So
she'd back. I don't think she'd crash the car, but she would get out, and you'd have to back the thing. So you're not gonna let Daisy get like beat up. Like,
or this is actually gonna become Mario Kart. So, like this is actually like Mario Kart.
I think I put in don't drive because like I'm just like I don't know how she'd escalate it, and if she did escalate, she wouldn't escalate. I think I agree. What do you think? What do you think the conversation? Do you think the conversation is going to be as interesting as what he had on? Do you think?
Hopefully.
Let's hope so.
Ooh.
He's thinking. He's
not a good start. We're immediately like 3 seconds of dead air there. But go on. Okay. We're thinking. Okay, let's go.
This is a situation.
A woman driver.
A woman. What?
Send him off. Send the dirty get off. Get him off the field.
Wait a second. Like I know he meant that as a joke, but wait a second. Babe.
Yeah, sorry.
Get him walking.
You can make that joke, but you can't talk about tariffs.
That's true. That's actually true. Remember, guys, he did not want to mention the tariffs in front of AVGN, but he'll happily go, women drivers, am I right? Because like me, I'll make both jokes. That's true. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it, Woods? That's very, 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 no, she's noticing, gamers. You have to be careful when Twilight notices things. If you notice these things, you gotta be very, very careful, right?
I have no problem making that joke because I know it's a joke, right?
Yeah, of course it's a joke.
I still think it's a really random poor taste joke in the sense of like, why the hell would you even say that?
Like apropos of nothing, right? Like it's not even it's not even the joke led up to anything. You just like women spotted installing misogyny. Sandwich joke? No. What's it? Period joke? No. Women driver joke. You know? Like it's crazy, isn't it?
So what happens if it was like Doomfist or something that was on there? What are you gonna say then? Are you gonna make the same type of joke, like those dark jokes, or is there to be?
You're making dark jokes, that's for sure, right? Interesting. Interesting, isn't it?
It's just interesting that from the recent ones, I'm not saying never have women on there. I'm saying you have to have women on here. I'm just noticing diversity in the fact that you somehow made that type of joke. Which again, I'm not really offended by that.
No.
Just to be clear.
No. I've made worse jokes in front of her.
Again, it is kind of funny that you didn't want to mention the tariffs or even joke about them.
You'll happily joke at the expense of women, but not at the expense.
Okay.
Not at the hang on. It makes sense, honey. He was willing to make a joke at the expense of women, not at the expense of Donald Trump. What color was Night Sky's hat again?
What's red? Yeah. So yeah, no elephant joke.
Interesting. Interesting
for me,
stuff.
I am sussing you out for that joke a little bit though, because that came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere.
See, but here's the thing. At least when I make a joke at the expense of women, like it came from somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, but like if I'm gonna make a joke at the expense of women, which I do love, by the way, I love women. It at least makes sense. This one was just like driver equals woman equals bad, and that was it. Like, is that the equation?
The thing is, like, why was it the first thing you thought of?
I also remember there was a pregnant pause in there as well. You paused for 4 seconds. Loading joke, misogyny. Interesting.
Well, the first thing we came up was road rage. It's Daisy the hothead.
I changed the wrong scene. Sorry, guys. My bad. But yeah, literally the first thing we thought of was road rage because like
road rage. Daisy the character, she's a bit of a hothead.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the first thing you went with, that didn't even cross my mind of any stereotypical thing. Now, I'm sussing you out a little bit for that. I'm not offended, but it is sus. It is sus. You're on sus level. You're not sus for not having as many female people on your podcast, but you're a bit sus for making that joke right off the bat.
I agree. I can agree with that. Definitely like strange that was the first joke you went to. Let's continue though. Let's say
Daisy. Ooh. This is a situation
where driver.
What?
Really?
You ever play her in Mario Kart? She's good.
I was saying, they're all the same when you play as them.
That's true.
Because it's you playing as them.
Exactly. So you determine her skill level based off of maybe how you.
Yeah, no one really. Yeah. You think any of these two are touching that joke with a 10-foot fucking bow? I wouldn't. Are you kidding me? I'm not yes-anding that and getting cancelled because of fucking Woodwalker.
This makes it even more awkward.
This makes it more awkward. Jesus Christ. I'm not, nah, you listen, I'm letting that joke rot. You kidding me? Fuck that noise. You kidding me? Nah, bruv. Nah. That's gone. But then, like, I don't know if you heard that, but he's like, well, Daisy's the same driver because, like, if you play as Mario Kart, like, you're driving her. And it's like, well, what a narrowly stupid way of thinking about it, right? Like, I'll replay it just for the chat. I'll play it for the chat just so they can hear it.
They're all the same when you play as them.
Oh, yeah?
That's true.
Because it's you playing as them.
Exactly.
How boring, am I right? What a boring way of engaging with this hypothetical. We're assuming Daisy, the character, as she would in the Mario universe, how would she drive? I love how everyone in this chat, and even me and my fiance, understood that was the assignment, right? It's not, but does she ever get, like, a drive on her? No. What do you mean?
And even with that thing, it's you driving. There's I'll give you 2 examples of like characters that you can play as, but then they're actually their own characters. Red from Pokemon, you play as Red. By the way, that team that he has might not be the same team that you played. He's now an established character in the series, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you played him. That's you. You played him. One thing is your Inkling from the original games. She is like, I think Agent 3 or Agent, like one of the agents, Agent 1. I think she's Agent 4. She becomes a main character. That's Inkling. If you play it as a boy Inkling, you're non-canon, by the way. If you're the girl canon Inkling, she became an actual character. The first squid you play in your thing is a canon character, by the way.
So like there's examples of this happening. Yeah. So it's not like outside of the realms of possibilities we were trying to get.
So basically, even with his mindset, like, well, that's you driving. If you can't take away the already character, like, she became a character later on. So, like, just because you play as a character doesn't mean that they themselves are their own character.
And even then, it's just a boring way of thinking about it, isn't it? It's boring.
It's Daisy. Like, it's like, she has her own character. Why else honestly, right? And unless you're, like, trying to do, like, some cop stuff, I'm not counting them. When you play any Mario game, especially Mario Kart, most people just want to pick it because of the favorite character. That's why they're choosing it. I'm not talking about the comp ones who want to go fast combo. The 90% of the people that play the game want to play as a favorite character and have a favorite character
because they like their personality, they like their design, they like their vibes,
to be a character. So that's the reason why people play their favorite character, because they like that character. So no, we're obviously talking about Daisy as a character.
Yeah, but obviously Wood doesn't. Wood is like fucking boring. Yeah, he makes it like he makes it extremely unfun.
So you determine her skill level based off of maybe how you've played with her.
There's nothing about her that particularly says like driver, you know, like she's not known for driving outside of Mario Kart, in which they all drive the same.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say,
you could argue that based off the Mario movie, because I watched the first one. Yeah, Peach is an excellent driver.
That's not Daisy.
I know, but I'm saying you could base it off of.
I have nothing to work on here as far as like her being a driver. So if I add her, what am I not adding it? Right?
Yeah.
And every time I do these lists, I make them too good, do them too hard.
So this time maybe don't think with that brain.
We're not thinking with that brain. Or just don't drive. And I'm only gonna let someone drive if I really feel like they got it.
What's the fuck? What is the point of it? What? And the one blame Bowman. Sully's the person who puts the games together. I would say this is a decently good game, right? Ranking Mario characters based on would you let them drive you somewhere? I think it's a fun game. If me and Sully played this, we'd get into a lot of back and forth. But he's just like, well, technically this isn't drive in canon, so it's like, why is he so fucking boring? He's so this was like an easy slam dunk.
But at the same time,
get rid of me, man. This football sucked.
When people say that, like, realistically, I'm talking about fictional characters, but we're in the presumption that they can drive. That's why they're in your car.
Yes.
So, like,
engage with the how about you engage with the
and even if, like, you know, you could say that one's a bad driver, so you don't want to drive, but like, and I guess like you were trying to go, it's like, well, besides Mario Kart, I'm like, well, she can drive in Mario Kart, so there's that. And two, we based on her personality is that like she's gonna be a bit of a hothead, a road rage, blah blah blah.
As we mentioned before, so we won't go into too much detail. But so I just don't understand why he's not able to think about that.
The first thing he came up with is because she was a woman noticing things.
What's it? Best Nintendo podcast, by the way.
All right, who's the next character? Let's see. Let's give him a chance.
Let's go. Okay, go.
Go 50 off, because only women are worth it.
That's what I mean, right? Pilot's the R-wing.
He's doing it again, baby. He's doing it again.
Scott, that's what I mean, right? Like, he pilots the R-wing, which is clearly more intense.
And we saw how he did it in Galaxy
decisions. He's a man. Oh, I'm kidding. I just don't want.
Okay. Hold up. He did make it both. They're equal now. All right. Okay.
Oh, but
they both sex.
No, he said he's a man, therefore he can drive. That's what he said.
Oh, did he?
No, that's what he's obviously getting at. Yeah, listen.
It's the R-wing, which is clearly more intense.
And we saw how he did it in the Galaxy movie.
Decisions. He's a man.
Oh, he's a fox.
I'm kidding. I just don't want to get.
Hold on. This actually makes it worse. Now, why did he? Okay, I'm gonna let off sus here. Like, major sus. First one was a joke, but the fact that you pretty much made the same joke twice after the first one didn't land, and to the point where he had to say, "I'm now joking," and then inspect that, because you put woman down, right? So I'm expecting some furry joke out of Fox, by the way, or something to like make it out. You double down and say that he's a man, to make a joke again, at the expense of woman again, by the way.
Are you sure you still want to have a $6 tip, honey?
No, like, I feel like now after that, I feel like you have to owe me something, because where's my replications right here? Like,
so what are we at now? What are we at?
You owe me quite a bit, mister.
Minus what?
You know, if you throw in a pom bomb with a Guacua and Brout figures, I might let you off the hook with those jokes. So
I think we've got to knock it down to like $3. I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're knocking it down $3.
Well, I am a woman, so I'm not going to get paid as much. So like what, $250?
No, we've got to lower it down to $250. You know, like obviously, you know, the pink tax. You know, pink tax. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So he's a man because he can drive, and weird jokes, man.
Bearing in mind, I've not pre-watched this. Like the other segments I pre-vetted. This one I haven't. This is the only one I did. I just thought we'd both go into it completely blind. So even I'm shocked by the jokes he's making. I'll be honest with you.
It's like the first time I was like, okay, but the second time, this is the same joke twice, Flop. The first one didn't land. I'm certain that your sus level is going up there even further, man.
Well, okay.
We're kind of going into...
Would you vote him out if we were in like if someone emergency banned?
Yeah, probably right now. Yeah,
that is pretty sus.
if I'm doing what I'm seeing in this podcast, because I think he actually is one. I don't know, because he skipped over his personality test.
Oh.
But I don't know. So I'm gonna say honestly, though, no. But
yeah.
These were really too bad. I'm going now to like a kind of like joke to this is just bad jokes, man. What are you doing?
Let's see if he gets better.
The woman don't drive. Well, clearly you can see what I'm.
Yeah. Based off the question, I would trust him with my luck.
I would trust him.
Again, by the way.
Hang on, let's say that again.
I just don't want to get crap for putting the woman in don't drive. No, clearly.
Why did you make the joke then?
No. Here's the thing, though. When you said about the woman can't drive, that was a negative thing against her, right?
Uh-huh.
But when you said, well, he's a man, so he can drive, that's still a negative thing against womanhood. You're not talking about, like, it wasn't a downside for men as well. You said, well, I just didn't want to get hate on because I made the woman joke. You still made another woman joke when you said, well, he's a man, so
he can't even like double down. Like, when you make a joke like that, the fun comes from the fact that people don't know if you're being serious or not. Because I would know. I'm the kind of person who I love making these kinds of jokes, right? But like, the humor comes from the fact that the chat isn't 100% sure if I'm joking or not. You can assume I am, but you're never 100% sure. But like Sully, obviously, no, not Sully, but Wood realizing, oh man, I don't want to get cancelled for this, like immediately reneges on the bit. If you're going to make it a slightly edgy joke or the joke at the expense of something, you got to like... If you're going to like back down from it, then don't make the joke in the first place. Because now you look like a sexist and a coward at the same time. Does that make sense?
But no, because now I'm looking at because he said, well, I made a woman joke because I want to make a man joke, right?
Uh-huh.
Which, okay, fine, cancel it out, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the fact is that you didn't even do that. You made another woman bad joke.
Yes.
So to me, I'm like, so when you're saying like, well, I had to make a man joke because I didn't want people to get offended, which again, I wasn't offended initially.
But when he says that, when he keeps clarifying, like, it makes it worse.
Now I'm getting a little offended because now you said it twice and said, well, I just didn't want the woman to be upset. Now we're getting into the offended territory because why did you make that joke in the first place? And yeah. So,
what's next? He's going to talk about his bitch of a mother-in-law. What the fuck? Tell her to my ex-wife. Like we've got Rodney Dangerfield over there.
Clearly, you can see what I'm
saying. Based off the question, I would trust him with my luck.
I would trust him. Like if I had to trust anybody, that's
okay.
I would trust. I mean, do a barrel.
Do a barrel roll. Get rid of me, man. Guys, do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Roll your car.
If he wants to, he's got it.
I'm sure he will.
Cloud.
Okay, Cloud Strife, honey. Would you trust him behind the wheel? Would you trust him, honey?
I don't know Cloud much as a character.
Neither do I. So I think that's what makes us interesting. We're both like not knowledgeable. I think would.
Good at under pressure for what he has to deal with. I think he's good at handling things under pressure.
Yeah.
So if I think he'll be good at those quick decisions. Watch as like someone who's played like Final Fantasy. He's like, that one time where he like completely destroyed his planet because that one decision he couldn't make. But anyways, we didn't play that. I'm assuming based on what he had to go through, I think he'll be okay at driving. I don't think he's gonna be good as box.
No.
I think he's gonna be a bit basic. I think he'll be all right.
I trust him with my life. I trust him. He's a mercenary. Like he goes in, he gets shit done. I trust him with my life. If I was robbing a bank, Cloud would be my getaway driver. 100%. Yeah, 100%. You kidding me?
What do you think?
Was that?
I think Fox would be a better getaway driver.
I feel like Fox, because he's like a good guy, I would not trust him as my getaway driver. No, not Fox, because like Fox is generally a good guy. So if I need a getaway driver, it's because I've done something bad, right? So like Fox has probably not got like the experience under pressure of like being on the run to like get shit done.
He was a mercenary.
No, Fox is like he's like Team Star Fox. He like does good shit. He's like, yeah, guys, I love the police. Like, I think he's a mercenary for hire. I'm not too sure. I don't know much about Fox. So I love it.
He was because from what I know, that he'll take like any as long as the paycheck is like good, he'll take it. So. I'm assuming he's not. Also depends on what you did. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So if you go, I'm robbing this bank, but I'm gonna give some to the poor, like a Robin Hood thing. He'd probably drive you. He probably would.
Yeah, but like, then I have to get into the morality of the situation. I feel like Cloud is like stoic type. Like, I give him the money, I give him a car. He gets away. He's good on motorbikes. Some people are saying he rides motorbikes as well, so he's like versatile.
But it is saying Fox is fast, so would he go over the speed limit and get pulled over though?
I don't know, to be honest.
He does like to be so I feel like he might be a bit of a speedster. I'm just saying you would want him as DoorDash. 100% DoorDash.
If this was DoorDash, yeah, Fox would be like there. Are you kidding me? I would literally pay for the priority just to make sure I got Fox. Do you know what I mean? But if we're talking like in a general set, I think I prefer Cloud. I want to be honest. I think I prefer Cloud.
I think he's a good. Yeah, I think he'll be a good driver.
I feel like Cloud is like smart enough to like. I feel like he knows the streets. He's a street guy. Like he knows. I would just for Cloud over Fox. What would you do? You Fox over Cloud or Cloud over Fox?
Skipped over my joke.
Sorry, what was your joke? I didn't hear it. Cut off.
I feel like we'll be driving on Cloud 9.
I'm upset that the Discord let me hear that joke. I'm really very upset. Are you choosing Cloud over Fox or Fox over Cloud?
For driver, I'm a bit more. I like a bit more safe. Something I'm gonna go with Cloud.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Cloud as well. I agree. What does Wood Hawker and gang have to say? Let's find out. Actually, let's go chat. Chat, what are you thinking? Cloud Gaming, Cloud's got the knowledge. I'm imagining Fox wave dashing with the DoorDash order. He better not drop my fucking nuggets, bro. He's a soldier and vehicles are part of his training. Yeah, I trust him. Honestly, I trust Cloud. I'd also trust Fox. A lot of people also agree that Cloud is the player. Now, let's see what he says.
Yeah, I mean, he also like motorbikes down those streets, crazy fast.
Yep.
Way more risk in a motorbike than
exactly.
If he has to, if someone had to drive me, I would go Fox and then him. Okay, for sure.
Good.
So you got Fox. So he's Fox over Cloud.
Oh, hold on though. You say he drives a motorbike?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm putting don't drive.
You hate motorbikes.
The thing is like, what type is he? If he's like the normal one, because he's the one that's like probably speeding, weaving in between, the cars.
Well, that's the kind of person you want if you want to get somewhere.
DoorDash window. I don't know, but that's unsafe,
Oh, come on, safe. Bro, he drives a fucking spaceship. We're not dealing with safety here.
No, but talk about our car though. Talk about our car.
Yeah,
but he said that in this instance, they're driving your car, right?
Okay.
Now, if you he said like he's driving your car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I feel like with Fox, if you tell me if you fuck up my car, I swear to God, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with Cloud, if he's a motorbike, he'll be so used to like weaning in and out. Like he'll be like, I think again, he would be pretty good at.
He would be good. That's what I'm saying. Listen. If I'm in the passenger seat of a car, I probably want to get somewhere relatively quick. In most instances, I'm not dilly dallying, and Cloud doesn't seem like a dilly dally to me. You know what I mean?
I said he would be good at like maneuvering through traffic. I think drive good.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, what else we got? Next up, we have Wario.
Call me crazy, but I'm gonna put him in the drive.
What makes you say drive? Why would you let drive?
So he's not too crazy because I think he has more of a care. He's not a hothead like Daisy, right?
Yeah.
He may be evil, but he's just
he's more of an anti-hero. I wouldn't say Wario's evil. He's just motivated by money and that's it.
So like, we're Chopper. I can see him being a truck driver. This big trailer truck driver.
100%. Yeah.
And like those, they have to know better laws than like the.
I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, I hear your argument. I'm just gonna say one thing: the smell.
You definitely would need the windows down air freshener though.
Are you keeping those windows down on a cold day? You're freezing. On a hot day, it just stinks even more.
Put my head out the window, man.
Nah,
but like
that's not worth. Like if we're dealing with like Fox and Cloud as well. We're not dealing with Wario. Like Wario's Reese says Wario's a big maybe. I feel like he's a professional in the same way that these two are. But again, like you just got to deal with like him belching and burping and farting and like
not only that, but if he's in the driver, he's throwing like if you stop at McDonald's, he's throwing the wrappers over your car, fries.
He's 100%. His car is clean, not because he keeps his car clean. He throws his litter out the window. He's one of those, and that's just that.
You know what? I don't want to get pulled over or anything.
Nah. I'm not dealing with that. And on top of that, like if Wario throws his litter out at like traffic lights, and then someone gets out the car and throws it back in the car, you know Warrior's going to start some beef. Warrior's not going to take that sitting down. They're going, hey,
Not even like
come and get it, big boy. Come on, fight me.
Means everywhere. Yeah, no, this is
No. The Warrior's definitely a don't drive. The Warrior's definitely. She's a good driver. Wait, like,
but
Cloud, you're already kind of taking a risk. Warrior's way too much of a risk, plus the smell.
But the tunes would be banging though. If they sing like the WarioWare music,
Okay, yeah,
it would be.
he would have the tune. But like again, you'd be like fucking stinking it up too much to fucking like. He'd have to have had a shower. Okay, like I'm putting in don't drive, provided he's had a shower, like a proper shower. I'd put him in maybe. Do you know what I mean? Maybe.
Okay.
But like overall, if I had to pick drive or don't drive without fencing, I'm putting in don't drive. Well, I wonder what Woodhawk is gonna say.
You're putting drivers in the list.
Literally, baby, it's as simple as Wario can drive a car, therefore I'm going to put him in drive. Watch.
Well, he's a biker. He's literally in his biker outfit.
Yeah.
However, he's a bad guy.
And
I don't know his motivation.
He's reckless.
He's reckless. He crashes.
Exactly.
He crashes that bike all the time. He plays Smash.
He's got the money to pay for damage.
Wouldn't pay for damage.
No, he wouldn't.
If I get injured, I don't care about paying for it. I'm injured.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, you could die.
Don't drive.
There you go. All right.
Fucking boring. Holy
He did a little bit. Right? He did a lot.
yeah, he's dangerous and his car. Like, come on, a bit more. We got this. Come on, man.
We spent too much time making a me. We're making a me.
Yeah, like, he spent so much time making me. He can't focus on this segment.
No, I'm saying like he took time out of this because he had to remake a me because he didn't feel like doing it. So like
Yeah, yeah, but have some fun with it, man. Come on, man. It's better than I thought. That's how low the standards are for this fucking podcast. That we thought that was good. Which yeah, it'd be good for a fucking amateur. Best Nintendo podcast, by the way.
Okay. Next up,
Who's next?
we have
Palutena? What? What the fuck is the goddess of light doing driving my car? Like I said, Jesus, take the wheel, and she literally took my wheel.
I'm gonna say don't drive.
No, 100. No, she's not driving me. She's not. No, 100% no.
Think about it. She is the type. You know what she would do?
What?
She would be like, "Does your car have like auto drive on it?" No. I'm not touching it.
No. The worst part is she would literally like get 100%. Palutena is the type where like you'd get in the car, you'd immediately go for the driver, and let me drive, and it's like, Palutena, you are not driving. But like you can't. That's the goddess of light. You can't say no. And then before you know it, she can't, because like this is the human form she takes to be like perceived, basically. Like because like she's a goddess essentially. So like you know she's only doing this shit to like, oh, I just want to see what human stuff do in the overworld. I want to see human stuff. She'd be a tourist. She'd be like a classic Marie Antoinette. She just wants to see what the plebeians do. So she'd love to just like drive to like see what it's like. We'd get in a crash. There was a short, right? 2 short series that they did for Killer Crystal Uprising, and one of them is called Palutena's Revolting Dinner. And because Palutena wanted to cook dinner, and like she ended up causing a complete mess of the place. Like the veggies came to life and like formed like a Megazord, and just like, and at the end of it was just like, let's just fucking get takeaway. You know what I mean? So like Palutena is 100% the type to just like cause like a 10-car pileup and go, next time let's get an Uber.
So my thing is also like she's used to like commanding people from doing her things, right?
Yes.
So she's not used to being literally in the driver's seat of things. So she wouldn't really like.
There's a reason she said to do everything. Yeah, she's trying her best, but like if I'm behind the wheel of a car, I don't need someone that's gonna try their best. I need someone that can drive me.
So I'm gonna say don't drive.
Easiest no of my life. What does Woodhawker say?
no, don't drive. All right.
No. I actually don't know anything about it.
Oh, immediately, a woman. Therefore, amazing.
Hang on. Yeah, let me.
Should we VAR check and see if he made the joke?
That's fair.
Hang on, let's go. Listen careful, guys.
Next up, we have Palutena. Don't drive. All right.
No.
He made a joke the third time.
All right, I'm being the cats. Hang on. It just can.
That's the third time, gamers. Third time. He thought the joke was so funny, he'd do it 3 times. It's like, don't drive. Huh?
I actually don't.
Was that Wood's voice? My bad. Okay, VAR check again. They all sound the same to me. Hang on.
That's fair.
Okay. Next up, we have Palutena. Don't drive. All right.
No, he said it. He says it. Don't drive. You can see it. It was him. It was him. It wasn't like night saying, and I mistook his voice. He said, "Don't drive." I can't believe. No, he said, "Look, he says it." Am I serious? You guys go crazy.
We have
Look,
Palutena. Don't drive.
look, and then suddenly repeats, "Don't drive."
All right.
No.
What are you guys talking about here? You listen. Yeah, put your headphones back on, gamers. Put your headphones back on.
Okay, what'd he say?
He immediately sees Palutena and goes, "Don't drive."
I saw that, and then he said, "No, I'm kidding." Again, that's 3 times, by the way. So.
Yep. He made the joke
Good joke.
3 times.
Again, still at the expense of women, and he's quote unquote said not to make one about men, even though you haven't yet. So okay.
Okay. Surely we lower the dollar amount, right?
It's at 0 right now.
It's on $2.50. It's on $2.50 right now. Are we taking it straight to 0 now?
Yeah, 0, absolutely.
The tip gamers, BeatEmUps is not getting a tip. He is not getting a tip anymore. He's going to be in the red soon. He's going to be in the red if he's not careful. He's going to start owing Twilight money.
It'll make him uncomfortable because I am a woman after all.
Unbelievable. He's broke. He's broke.
I actually don't know anything about her because I don't play Kid Chris.
Well, I mean, she's actually like she's very wise.
Well, wasn't it amazing how like you didn't know much about her, but you still offered commentary, honey?
I smash and I'm like I know I don't know exactly.
Okay, so it's possible to like, make a judgment call of a character you don't know. That's possible, right? Is what you're saying? Okay.
You did with Cloud too. I don't know about Final Fantasy.
I know nothing about Final Fantasy. I just wanted to make sure that was still possible. Okay.
Yeah, she's like very wise. Yeah, she gives them the power. She's a very competent lady. Very wise.
I don't know anything about it.
Well, I'm telling you, competent, wise, beautiful.
What would you put?
I mean, I would trust her with my life. Look at her. She's probably
Deferring his spot to like his cohort. I'm like, this is your game. This is your game, isn't it?
He is supposed to answer as the thing. And then when he said I don't know anything about the character, and so it was like, well, I this is the character. I don't know. You tell it. And I'm like, well, after the assumption that he gave you. I was just saying, when someone gives you a description of a character, then you'd be like, okay, well, if you trust her, then like, if she's that good, then maybe, yeah. I see the opposite of him. I'm like, she has all her servants do it for her, so she has no clue what the hell she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Definitely. But again, baby, you need to host a podcast, honestly.
You put her there. You put it where you want to put it.
All right. One point on chat, Wario would probably fart a lot. Probably.
Gassy. All right, now we have Joker.
Joker persona. I think that's like. Go on, what are you gonna say?
Who used to public transport?
Yeah, I'd agree. I think that's
I know he's taking that bullet train. He is not driving.
I'm not trusting him. I'm not trusting him. I think it's a soft to know because, like, he just grew up in Japan, public transport maxing. And if we assume he like has his license, let's assume in this reality. He got his license and he is licensed to drive because obviously he's a high schooler, so I probably wouldn't have it.
He's high school, and again, he doesn't have years of unless he's literally been like going the back roads at 12 years old.
Yeah, so assuming he has his license, he'd be fresh off it. What's it? L plates and all. Like the car's probably going to stall, right? And on top of that, like he's probably going to be extra nervous because, like in the games, like Morgana becomes a car and auto drives himself. So like he's used to being the passenger princess. I'm going to get the passenger princess to drive the car. And look at him, he looks shady as hell. Like if he's getting pulled over 100%. Me and him in a car, black dude in a masquerade man, we're getting pulled over. 100%.
Make sure he's wearing a red hat, then you're good.
No. Can't be doing that.
I wouldn't. I don't know. You know, he probably takes public transport because he likes to blend in with the crowd, right? And I think he's a teen, so he doesn't have that much experience.
Yeah, like he's good at like. Again, if I was doing a bank heist, like he wouldn't be the guy. He'd be my eyes on the inside.
He's like doing the big thing, but he wouldn't be the one driving.
He'd be reconnaissance. Cloud would be get a driver. He'd be reconnaissance. He'd scout the place out for me, tell me where to go. Perfect. But like he's not a driver, so that'd be like a soft no.
I don't know
what does Wood say?
But he doesn't drive. In fact, notoriously, the one car that he does sit in drives itself.
It's the cat.
Yeah, the cat. So I don't trust him. I don't know what he can do. And he's a thief.
What if you try to steal?
And he's a thief. And he's a thief. He's bad. No, he's a bad guy, honey. No.
Your thief doesn't.
You're a thief.
So-
You're a thief. You can't drive me. You can't drive me. I'm BeatEmUps. You're a thief.
Oh, fun.
True.
Honey,
What?
listen to that again.
Dude, he's a thief.
Yeah.
What if he tries to steal my heart?
His heart? Aw.
No, honey, no, honey. That's not all you think it is.
Okay.
In Persona, you steal the hearts of people that are really bad.
Does he know that?
No, he doesn't. Do you know the first person you steal, whose heart you steal in Persona 5?
Yeah.
A pedophile. The second person's
Okay,
a mob
moving on.
boss.
I want to assume he didn't know. I'm gonna assume he was just making an instant, and I'm assuming.
Blah 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 blah.
I know he did know about the Morgana thing, which I didn't even know because I never played this series.
So he's an advanced laugher, huh? Is that what you're saying?
I'm assuming he didn't mean that. I think he was just making a thief joke.
Mm-hmm. He's
So,
I'm not
He's not over the woman thing, by the way. But like this one, I'm like, okay, he's just making a. He's just.
Let's not. I think he's more of a mob boss. You think you think his heart would be stolen because he's more of a. I think he's a mob boss. I think that's what it'd be. Because like one of the people whose heart you steal is a mob boss as well. So I think that's probably more the energy again. Another person's what like there's a gambling tower house, isn't there? I don't know.
You probably don't. You can romance people in this game. You can like steal their hearts.
There are social links. There are social links. Listen, I'm not reading that super chat, Sleffy. Okay, I'm not reading that one. There are social links, but like I don't think he'd be a social link. I don't think so. LARP Sona. I think that's easy LARP Sona. Easy LARP Sona. Okay.
True.
That is very true.
Next,
there you
we
go.
have Luigi.
I trust him.
No.
Actually,
What?
I'm gonna say don't drive.
Why is that?
I feel like he's gonna be way too much of a defensive driver. The opposite.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Of the road rage, he's gonna be so much of a defensive driver that's actually gonna be kind of like in the territory of like, okay, we might actually someone's gonna crash into us. So like, I think he's gonna be too much a defensive driver. And if anyone needs a highway, he's gonna freak out. So I'm like, I don't know. So I'm gonna say don't drive.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. I feel like he'd just be. I feel like he's the kind of person that like when it's his turn at a four-way intersection on the stop sign to go, like he'd let the other person go first, even though it's his turn, and like he'd think he's doing a good thing by letting the other person go, but like you're wasting time. Like the order is like from like we're going clockwise, Luigi. Like you're third. You know what I mean? That person, then the person you're right, then you go, then the person on the left. But like you let the person and now the order's all fucked up. So now that you've gone, like the whole situation is fucked up now. You know? That's what Luigi would do, and it pissed me off. I'm like, go, it's your turn. I don't know. Maybe it's like, no, like it's your turn now. It's a four-way stop. You take your turn. That's what Luigi done.
Highway,
Uh-huh.
they're going to be stuck behind like the trail truck, the right lane.
He wouldn't use the overtake lane. He would never. Like, that's a no. That's enough for me.
And then like he'd be so nervous about not like going over the speed limit. That would be going like 10 under the speed limit. So like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, Luigi.
Right.
I mean, he drove a bike down.
He doesn't fucking get rid of me. He's so boring. Honey, he's so boring.
Yes, we understand that some of these characters don't drive. That's what makes this whole thing fun to talk about. That was the whole point of the game.
He owes us $1, honey. I'm adding it. He owes us $1 at least.
He understands the premise of this, right?
But for some
like,
reason, he understands the premise, but for some reason he won't engage in it.
Like I'm saying, he understands. Like I thought like he did a good job. Like assuming that they're driving your car, and like I assume like these are like the characters, not you as playing as Daisy. It's not one in the canon they don't drive, which technically I mean he does drive in Mario Kart, so. And I'm assuming he can probably drive the van from Mario.
He could.
Mario, they have a van, so I'm assuming he can probably drive the van too.
He could, yeah. You're right.
Mario movie.
He's boring, honey. He's boring.
Alexi, you remember? Galaxy movie.
That's true.
That's a bike though. Like,
But if you could drive a bike,
He was doing like tricks and stuff.
yeah. But he also is kind of incompetent.
I don't trust him. He's bumbling. And
Yeah.
he slip and slides everywhere.
Yeah, he's clumsy.
he's gonna
Oh, no.
Pauline.
Drive, absolutely drive.
Easy,
Drive.
easy.
Drive.
She's
He
probably
lives in New York.
she
He
is-
lives in
yeah,
New York.
yeah.
What?
She
Drive.
literally lives in the Mushroom Kingdom, like the Mario World of New York. And second, she just seems like the most all-round sensible driver. Like this is like the easiest one for us because like she's got years under her belt. She's an older woman, years under her belt. She knows how to navigate traffic. She's the mayor of a city. Like there's no way like you don't get to that position without being like relatively like calm. Like maybe she has a road rage incident or two, but like she's like yelling at someone like for cutting them up. But like she's fine, honestly. And you know the music is gonna be banging as well.
Easiest 10 out of 10. You could just sing it yourself. 10 out of 10.
Literally, you know when the jams come on the radio, you and her are singing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, easiest drive.
Your arm out the window, vibing, no top. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time.
Maximum energy, honestly.
She's a mayor. Exactly. She's hot.
That's just true.
She's also a woman, so there you
Well,
go.
I'm the one saying it. Not
That's true.
I would.
Okay.
I don't have any more or less reason to trust her than Daisy, other than she is a mayor, which is a pretty responsible role. And if she's driving around in her city, let's say, you wouldn't want
Oh yeah, she's a city driver, so she knows her way.
Oh, yeah, that's
like
good.
we're just talking about a car.
Wow, look, wow, you see how these two are doing it? Wow, crazy, isn't it?
Tight streets and all.
Yeah, so she
that's
knows,
true.
and when you play Mario Odyssey, you see how well that city is kept.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ooh.
just trust. I just want.
Yeah,
I want to pee.
I'd give her the keys.
I want to pick.
So you want to pee?
After all that, they offered some really cool back and forth, and it's like, just put her in drive. I want to pee. He don't care anymore. Game's ruined. He doesn't want to participate. It's like, I just want to piss now. Fuck this game. Do you want to just like go and let your two co-hosts, who obviously are like far more better engaging in this topic,
They're
than you
having
go
fun
for it?
with this, by the way. They're having fun with this. They're like, oh no.
Why don't, just let them. I'm minusing another $1 for that, honey. I'm sorry. I'm taking the reins. He owes us $2. He owes us $2 for watching this.
Noah says he was automatically gonna put in "Don't Drive with Daisy" because I said, "Oh, she's just like Daisy." I
have no more reason to trust her than Daisy, but like she's a mess. It's like
then the only two women in the drive, by the way, are the ones that they coax her, saying like, "Oh, they would be a good drive." He's like, "Yeah, okay, then put them in there then." Like, interesting.
We're learning a lot, but now that I've got you, now that you're here analyzing this podcast, I'm learning a lot, honey. I'm actually learning so much.
Well, I mean, because we couldn't learn about him because he skipped over the thing. So
True.
Okay. Next up, we have Captain Falcon.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, he's a bit of a speed demon, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a speed demon. That's the thing. Yeah, no, he's a speed demon.
He's a big kind of like he want to take out the competition himself. So like
he's a speed. We'd get caught speeding too often, and it just wouldn't be fun. Do you know what I mean? It just wouldn't be fun because like you know.
Thing is, like,
yeah.
What is the thing? Are we gonna end up on like the helicopter? You know, trying to track us down one of those chases?
It comes down to: do you think he's enough of a professional to be able to delineate between F-Zero, Port Town, Big Blue, and like just a casual like drive around London? You know. Do you think he's enough of a professional to delineate?
Here's the thing, because I know like a lot of race cars drivers, they probably drive over the speed limit a little bit.
That's true, you know? Because that's the thing, is that like, are they like the statistics? They're like NASCAR and like Formula One drivers like get more tickets or they get less, like on average. Like is that study that's been done? Because like I think that would be like our answer basically.
I'm gonna assume that they probably always go like there's no way they're going under the speed limit no matter what. And take accountability. Is he type of one, if it's like raining or anything where there's hazards on the road, is he going to slow down? Now we got like ice on the road. We got like one, is he to be like, screw it, I'm just going fast anyways, right? I think I'm going to put in don't drive. Go on. His driving skills are going to be good, but I feel like it could be too good to put us in danger. He's too confident, you know? Too confident.
I agree. I'd put him don't drive personally.
He's a good driver. I trust him in his driving skills, but the thing on the road is you got to trust everyone else, and you can't do that if you're going too fast. So
yeah, definitely going to get you there fast, but don't think he's reckless. There's a track record of helping serve civilians. Driving a car is probably the equivalent of being picked up by Superman. Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to. Do you think he can delineate as a professional? Do you think he can? For me, I'm wary. I'm very wary.
He's a tough one. It's like with my car though. Do you think he would like not used to my car? So would he like try to push the limits a little bit? You know. I'm still gonna put in don't drive just because like I don't know in weather conditions how he's gonna be.
I'm gonna say don't.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one. It's a tough one. I'm gonna err on the side of no though. But he'd be such a vibe though, wouldn't he? He'd be a vibe. I feel like Falcon's a vibe. Do you know? Just because he's a vibe, I think I'd put him in drive. I'd take the risk.
It would be kind of a quiet drive though, wouldn't it?
What do you mean? No, he'd be a vibe. He yes. You're like, come on, you know what I mean? And he's got tunes as well. He's like, I think I'm erring on the side of yes.
Oh, so he's reining them in. This is a tough one for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's tough as well, but like, I'm erring on the side of yes, just about though. Like it's 52-48, like it's Brexit time, you know what I mean? That's where I'm at. What
I'm
you
gonna say yes because I already know what he's gonna do.
Okay. Yeah, literally. Yes, it's gonna be it's yes because he drives, duh.
Yes. Yeah, obviously.
He's Captain
Show me your
Falcon.
moves.
Yeah.
I mean, he drives for a living.
And he drives out.
The only time I've seen him not in a car is Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
He lives
even
in a
his
car.
final smashes when he gets into his car, he would go crazy fast. Him and Fox.
He's so boring, bro. What's the point of this podcast, man? What's the point?
Don't say that yet. We got one final racer here.
One final racer?
Sonic.
Sonic?
No, he's don't drive. Absolutely don't drive.
No, definitely not. I think that's an easy one.
He'll be a bit. Yeah, I think Captain Falcon, I think would be a safer driver than Sonic because I think technically he probably just would be reckless.
Yeah, easy no. I will dock some points from Sonic for this. Normally the last person's supposed to be the toughest one. I feel like Falcon would have been a good last place, but I think Sonic is like an easy decision because like he literally only drives to like make it an easy competition. I don't think he even likes driving.
He's gonna be so impatient.
No, he's gonna be so impatient. No, he's gonna be weird because like it's a genuine difficult decision. Is Captain Falcon enough of a professional to delineate between F-Zero driving and regular driving? That's a tough question. Sonic is not enough of a professional to delineate between gotta go fast and driving a car. No, 100%. No. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Because the thing is, like, Captain Falcon would wait at a stoplight and not complain as much. Sonic would consider running that red.
No, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. And then even then, I think the vibes would kind of be shit because he'd just be like, "We could get there faster if we want." It's like Sonic, like. If you can't carry me, I'm fat. I'm 320 pounds, bro. I'm fucking fat. You're not picking me up, bro.
He's definitely, we're going to make the red, I promise. We'll go right through, like, no, Sonic, sorry, turn red. And he would just go right through it. He's like, I'm going to, like, he will speed up instead of slowing down, you know? He would try to speed up, beat the red, run it. And then when we're out of red light, he'll get so impatient, but like, what the hell? I could just get out of my car and like zoom past. What the hell is it?
So like, not only would he be a shit driver, the vibes would be so fat.
He would be a cocky driver too. Like I know I'm faster.
Not happening. What does Wood say though? You can't wait. Is that finish a bit?
Well, he is a bit 25 narcissist, so it could be on the drive thing too.
Come on, is it the one in 4 chance? Let's go.
Oh, he doesn't drive.
Sonic Racing. Sonic All-Stars Racing.
Yeah, but you drive him in that.
Oh my god! Duh! Bro, shut up and just pick a thing. Your controls are trying, man. Oh my god, of course he doesn't drive. He's a goddamn hedgehog. But goddamn.
So fucking boring. If you don't laugh, you cry. He's so fucking boring. Oh my god, there's no point gamers. This is beyond saving.
And the thing is, like, why doesn't that count? Because, well, you can drive as him. What about the times where you're not playing of him and then the CPU's driving him? You're not driving him. He's driving himself.
Literally.
So how about that? Even with Mario Kart, will you play as Sonic driving? And what times when you're not playing as Sonic driving, he's driving in the game? That's him driving. That's him driving as a CPU. And it's like, why wouldn't that count? Why wouldn't that count? That's part of a Sonic media. And even then, his personality. He's a snarky, cocky little, like, blue hedgehog. Like, yeah, I'm not going to trust him. He's a speed demon.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Personally, I don't get it. Let's put it that way. I don't get it. All right, I don't get it, honey.
What a wonderful ending. And his co-hosts are even laughing like, bro, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Sonic. Is there any? Yeah, you're right. He's Sonic. He runs fast.
Why does he need a car?
If I'm on his back, sure.
Yeah, I guess.
But if he's driving, like then that logic would extend to any of the characters in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And what if he goes too fast? What if he too fast burns out, loses all his rings?
Yeah,
He gets a safety net.
His rings are his insurance.
He's got broken legs.
Yeah.
Dead. That's a don't drive. And he's a kid, I'm pretty sure. Isn't he like 10?
Wow, 1
sorry,
point.
no.
You may break your legs. Good job.
Nice. You got 50-50 this way.
He's in the first game apparently he was 18.
Okay, well.
And there we have it, honey. And that's the end of the show. Okay.
All right, everybody. Sorry, this episode was a bit scrambled and a little bit lower energy this week. I didn't realize how low energy I had going into it. Next week will be better, I promise. I'll get some sleep.
I'll be better.
I feel like this was bad.
No, I enjoyed it.
It's so
Oh my god.
Chat, if we had a great time, I appreciate it.
Let me know. Guys, if you want to join the VIP membership.
So, honey, now that you've had a candid look at the Insecure the podcast, what are your final thoughts?
A couple of things.
Okay, go on. From the top.
So, the first thing, I have some suggestions for you. And you might think, well, you don't have it because I don't have my podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
But looking into this, first things first, you guys need to have like a Monday meeting on Discord. I saw it from that when you doxed yourself. I saw that you have a Discord
Not
chat.
dogs, by the way, just leaked the chat. His Discord chats. Okay.
Yeah, leaked. Sorry. I didn't know if that was a YouTube thing. But leaked. You leaked your thing, which wasn't a big deal. You just did it like chat.
Just his group chat.
But, yeah. But you have one.
Mm-hmm.
So use it. And I think that because this, from what I've seen in this one, and even the Scots one I watched, there's no structure, no plan going into this. This is a once a week podcast. You would think that you would have at least, maybe not word from word what you're going to do, but when I worked my job, I literally walked in, and even when I was manager, I'd walk in a Monday meetings, would go, okay, you're sitting here, you're checking things in, you're doing this, and then you're going to help out the customers. Go. And that was the day, right? So we kind of knew what we're doing in those positions. The rest was filler. So the thing is, why can't you need to have meetings. You need to have meetings with your crew to talk about and structure every podcast that you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Because this was a mess. You on the spot thought you tried to do your script thing, didn't work. Me shit awful. So yes, guaranteed I'm gonna be against it. This was a bad episode. So you need to have a serious, at least once a week meeting. Not presumably the day before, by the way. You should have a weekly, if the thing's on Friday, I don't know the day they film. If it's on Friday, you need to film on Monday or Tuesday. At least give 2 or 3 days before. So that's one. You need to structure your podcast. 2, probably don't do it live.
Mm-hmm.
And I say this there's no point in you doing it live because you don't engage with your audience. And I say this as someone who's a lot of podcasts aren't live for this reason because it's easier to edit things out in past, right? In post. So in this episode, things that you didn't like, you can edit out and add things in. I wouldn't do it live. I would record these things from now on. You can set it as a premiere, so it would still be live as a premiere. So if you still want the extra donos and get that money up, you can still have that.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely do that.
I agree.
So from now on, structure video. Don't do this live because you're not even entertaining the chat. At least when frenemies as how that went down, at least technically they do read the chat sometimes and engage with it from what happened. I don't know if it's from Max, frenemies, but that's why most podcasts aren't, especially if you're worried about your audio thing with Spotify. You can play around with that and have that ready instead of it being live. So I think live as this one doesn't work. There's no point. You're not engaging with your audience. I don't even know why you're live. Just set it as a premiere. You get the same effect, really. third thing is you need to work on your audio things and like your actual whole technical issues going on here. You need to have things ready. I know you like. You need to have passion. Is what I'm saying. You need to have passion. It's just as weird. You're in a weird thing because I can tell you're really, 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 really passionate about this. I can tell this is what you want to do. You're really passionate about it. I mean, I can see from all your gadgets, from all your animations, from all your transitions, you put a pretty dime in this. You spent some money into this. You put like some money in this. You want to do times. But at the same time, I feel like you kind of half-assed this. So I don't really understand what you want going with this. There's no script write-in to this. You have no structure. You don't really involve your co-host in like anything you want to do. You don't when you're actually in the episode. It's like you just don't try. And like I don't understand. Like obviously you want to have a good show, but then like every time someone brings their trying to go on, you just dismiss it. So it's just a weird thing.
That's one of the biggest issues with this. Is that like he has co-hosts that he just doesn't. He doesn't fucking like them.
I'm like, I don't know the personal thing. Like, you guys just like, it's weird because like if I'm putting money into shit I want, so I know how much the shit costs. By the way, I have a good idea how it is, and this dude has spent thousands. Okay, so like with the whole setup thing, right? So I'm like, you put all this money into something, and I know you're like passionate about this. But yet, when I watch this, I don't see any of the passion because you don't even bother writing scripts or like a structure
outline,
for the structure for each podcast going on. And I'm like, and then when you bring on guests, you aren't prepared at all with them. You don't have a pre-thing or anything with them. They just go in blind, or like when watching like the Scott the Woz one was a bit painful. Like there's like they both didn't really know what was going on. No vibe check before that. So I'm like, you're the host, and you don't utilize anything on here. I don't understand this. And the thing is, I don't watch podcasts, but I've watched some I watched some like a lot of clips on TikTok about other podcasts about like one of the two brothers, I think, that do like a podcast, and one was named Joe or something. They're very funny, very, very funny. I would watch their podcast because every time I see one of them, good chemistry. They engage. They don't do it live, as far as I know. They engage with like everyone else, the crew members, the production members. They enter them, and they're really funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would watch it. I'm not going to watch you. I don't watch podcasts in general, by the way, so it's not like me like doing. But there's like you make me feel weird in the sense of like I don't know if you really want this.
I think that's an excellent final note to leave on. So, honestly, get your final review score, honey. A final dollar amount. We're on -$3. You started at 20, by the way.
Yeah.
So they owe you 3. Final score out of 10.
Fuck it, 2.
And a 2 is just for Sunny, isn't it?
These co-hosts were fine because they were trying. Like, generally, they were trying. Like, you spend money here. Like, no shade to anyone, but for a podcast, this is one of the weaker podcasts I've heard about or seen about, and I don't even watch anything. So
Interesting. Well, it was lovely having you here for a review, honey. It was lovely.
I can't
lovely
say
having
I
you
would
here for a
want to
review.
do it again because that was a bit painful. But
Yeah, I think this is a nice bookend to the Nintendo saga. I think we'll leave it here. I don't think we'll react to them again unless there's like a calamitous disaster clause with another guest. So back again next week, chat. Back again next week. But I think that'll be the end of this. I think it's a nice bookend to put this on, and I think we'll move on to greener pastures from here on out. Honey, I think you got other things. You think you need to eat your dinner, don't you?
probably I need to like make something.
Yeah, go get your dinner. All right, go get your dinner, honey. Okay. Lovely having you, honey. Gamers, Twilight, Mew.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm sorry if 25% of my narcissism showed in the stream, so I'll make sure to check that.
Yeah, make sure you roll the dice properly next time, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Have a good one, darling.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, to wrap it up, gamers, one final thing. Let's have a look at the comment, shall we? Just to end this off. I've lost patience to endure. Sadly, I've lost the patience to endure. Well, listen, like I said, I think this was a lovely bookend to this mini saga we've gone through. Okay, I think this will be the last one until something collapse. Let's just say if I come on a stream and say, guys, we're watching Nintendo, it's like a generational calamitous. All right, let's put that, a generational calamity. All right, I want like another take. I essentially wanted another take on there. You know what I mean? I don't think there'll be much to look at, I'll be honest. Sully on the Moresty stream will be the bookend. I don't know what you're talking about. So, I tried to message Sully, guys, but he just didn't want to hang out with me, because I'm mean and a bully, He was like, why do you keep talking to BeatEmUps like that? And I'm just like, no, Sully, no. We need to save you, Sully, no. So that's not happening, okay? It's cancelled, all right? We're still going to try and free him, though, okay? We're still going to try and free him. Anyway, I don't think there's much. True. It was one of those fun episodes in this podcast, Point Blank. I wish I could have quit live. Yeah, I think I've seen enough. I think I've seen enough, gamers. I think I've seen enough. I've seen all that I need to see. And gamers, I think we'll leave it there, okay? I think we'll leave it there. How's about we go on a quick break and then we'll play some mouse. What's this? It's better be funny, okay? It's better be funny. You can't spam check shitpost 3 times if it's not funny, okay? It's better be funny, Bent.
Did you read her rights?
Yes, sir.
Then she knows they don't include this.
No, don't look, please. Oh, no.
She's beautiful.
She can't see that anymore. All she sees are the flaws.
True. Honestly, fair. Deserved. Saving pirate Sully, please come home, Sully. Come home to us, Sully. Come home to us, okay? Come home to us. Come home to us, Sully, okay? Come home to us. We will get you back. Free Sully, gamers. Free Sully. He will be freed, gamers. He will be freed one day, okay? But not today, unfortunately. Not today. Right, gamers. It's mouse for PI up in this bitch. I need to game. After that calamity, we need to game, okay? We need to game and game hard, all right?